Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Lovely music by the fantastic and talented Taylor Davis. You're going to be hearing a lot of her music throughout this entire campaign because, fun fact, Taylor Davis is actually where I have based Anathil off of. So, yeah, she's a talented musician. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and actually get the session underway. A couple of things, first off, that I'm going to mention before we begin. There was a slight problem with the first episode of the Culmination of Avalon, where Twitch decided to go ahead and mute the entire first 6 minutes, 6 whole minutes of the session to DMCA free music. So somebody fucked up along the way, and I took the fall for it. I'm going to say this once. You can come into my stream, you can go ahead and troll me, talk shit. I'm going to ban you, plain and simple. Okay? I will ban you. I have no problems with banning people. I do not allow toxicity in my chat. You can come in here, talk shit about me all you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You can go ahead and mute my streams. It's going to annoy me, yeah. I don't care. That's fine. The second you start fucking around with my players, you insult my players or silence them in any way, that's when I'm going to get pissed. And I mentioned this in a tweet before. I will invoke the wrath of God if anybody were to harm or insult my players. Plain and simple. I don't fuck around when it comes to my players. I treasure them because they're taking time out of their day and they are taking time out of their schedule to help me tell this story. So, from here on out, I will not be using Twitch to upload the Culmination of Avalon anymore. I am recording this session now, and I will edit it, render it, and upload it to the VOD page myself instead. So, if any of you, unfortunately, want to see the Culmination of Avalon or catch up on the Culmination of Avalon, you can go ahead and tweet at Twitch and thank them for this, because the VOD of this stream and every single Culmination of Avalon stream from here on out is going to be deleted immediately after the stream, and then uploaded to the VOD channel once it is all done. This is the measures that I am taking, because I refuse to have my streams silenced, especially during the most important moments in the beginning of any campaign. 6 fucking minutes, Twitch. This is your fault. I know you're watching too. This is your fault. So, with all that aside, tonight, we are going to be continuing our adventure. And we shall see where today's session leads us. Let's go check out how everybody's doing.
It's not a pleasant process, and by no means do I recommend it for anyone.
Have you ever tried doing that? They don't like it.
No, I
Yeah,
can imagine
no. I mean, I wouldn't either. I mean, that's just painful.
Gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so I had to address a situation that happened with the first session last week, and unfortunately, Twitch has forced my hands to take things a little drastic. So,
This should be entertaining.
oh, the VODs are going to be deleted immediately after the streams now,
Oh,
because I refuse to have Twitch's services do anything in returns to Avalon anymore, considering that they muted the entire first 6 minutes of the first session to DMC free music.
well then.
So,
It's always when the fun is.
oh yeah, always. And you know, this is by far my most viewed series that runs on my channel, so of course it's gonna hurt me. But nobody looks out for the little guy.
That's how it always is.
Now, Josh, I don't think you're that short.
No, he is.
I'm fucking 5'11", almost 6 foot. Leave me alone.
He's
But
short
you're
10
not
foot.
6 foot. That's where it counts, Josh.
Well, that's where I keep saying that I'm 6 foot. Fuck you. Anyway,
Taller than me.
so
Just wear 1-inch heels.
No, he just needs a little lifts in the shoes.
so where we last left off, as you were all slumbering for the night.
I murdered a guy.
As you were all slumbering for the night in the town of Ashala, the port and trade town of Ashala in the Myril Kingdom's territory, each of you had an interesting and very strange dream that involves 4 other individuals, or 6 other individuals that you have never met, fighting off an very dangerous and large monster that nobody has seen before, guided by a small little blonde elf girl. Upon waking up and searching through the town of Ashala, each of you have managed to somehow track each other down and make acquaintances with each other, until hearing about a party at a local tavern. Each of you joined to see if you can find your little mysterious bard friend. Eventually, she does show up. However, being late to her performance, she got shut down by the bar owner, left, and was followed out by a group of 5 individuals into an alleyway. In pursuit of the bard, you guys followed these individuals and ended up in a scuffle with them, which resulted in the unfortunate end of 2 of these people, and the other 3 getting arrested. Now under house arrest at the Swallow's Nest Inn, we shall return the next morning, where all of you are resting in your rooms, except for Ask, who decided to sleep at the bar. And we begin.
Ta-da! Oh.
So, each of you wake up. What is the first thing that you guys are doing?
Waving over the barmaid.
Out of curiosity, are we under house arrest?
You are not to leave the inn. Those were your specific instructions.
Okay.
You are not to leave the inn until your hearing, which is this morning.
I am sitting at this chair over here in front of the fire, tapping my foot rapidly as I'm actually drinking ale this morning.
Okay. Edon is awake. He is very nervous about this coming up. Brady's being serviced by the barmaid.
I'm gonna sit across from what was your fake?
Oh yeah,
name?
what was your fake name? I'm sorry.
Drac.
Drax.
Thank you.
Right.
Drax? I'm like, what's Cody's fake name? Drax, and I'm just kind of reading a book.
Okay. Dave, what are you doing?
I'm expecting more.
What?
Did I just
reading a
wake
book?
up?
Yeah, you probably would have been. I would say it's about 7 a.m. right now.
Morning prayer.
Morning prayers. All right. I also have the full heal, Anathil. Give me a moment. Okay. So after your morning prayers, Dave, do you head down for breakfast?
Yes.
All right. The time eventually passes by. Nothing really happens in this bar. It's a pretty slow business in the morning. Granted, yeah, there are a couple of patrons running around and such. The barmaid's keeping up with her. You guys talk about it? Talk to anything, or?
I think at this point we probably said most of our piece during the night, so
kind of just look up and look over at Drax. So, you seem pretty nervous.
It's not so much as nervous. I don't like being idle. I'm losing coin.
I see.
This is the busiest time of the day. First thing
Ah,
in the morning, the markets open up with fresh product.
Turns page. And Drax, don't mind me asking, but what is it exactly that you do?
I'm a peddler. I sell goods.
Oh,
At
okay.
this point, I'm just gonna come over, dragging a chair with a plate full of bacon between them.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the plate of bacon and just kind of make a somewhat disgusted face and look back at Drax.
I'm gonna offer some bacon to Drac.
He'll take a piece. It's like, enough meat for you? As he takes a
No,
bite. Are you strictly a carnivore, or do you enjoy?
I just really enjoy bacon.
Dave, by around this time, that your prayers would have been over with.
Okay.
You can join your new companions, or gallivant around however you want. So after everybody is awake, Dave sits in the veriest far corner. Okay.
Being the edgiest of characters.
All right.
Probably have our cleric's vestments on at this point in time.
Right. So about an hour has passed, and each of you notice that everybody has gathered amongst the tavern themselves. Patrons are starting to take their leave, and as new ones come in, just passing by, ordering a quick meal. And you guys happen to notice that Anethel hasn't come down yet.
Perhaps we should go check on the bard. And we've yet to see her this morning.
Yeah, she's probably a heavy sleeper. It'd explain why she's late to the party last night.
True.
Yeah.
Perhaps too much ale?
Do we really want her to be late to a trial?
No. Here, I will go up and check on her. You two make sure that we have the stories straight.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Please. I will not do
No,
anything that you would do.
He's gay. Don't forget
You know,
that.
some people enjoy the subtlety of not just outwardly saying that. And I'm gonna walk away to Anethel.
Okay.
You're blunted to the point. I like you.
All right.
There's
So
no
Gil,
reason to beat around the bush.
Gil, you make your way up the stairs into the sleeping quarters of this little inn, and you come across Anethel's door. You knock on it, and there's no answer.
Louder.
You call out to her
Yeah, I say her name.
again, no answer.
well, I could either go to drastic measures or normal measures. Drastic seems more entertaining.
Drax, I need you to come pick a lock.
What makes you assume that I'm good at picking locks?
Because,
Tusk is just gonna walk away to Anathel's door.
well, Drax,
Given my limited knowledge about you,
you seem like the type of individual who has many different types of skills that are beneficial upon the street.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm just a simple merchant. There ain't. Who am I kidding?
Gil gives a polite chuckle and walks back to Anethel's room.
All right. Brady, you said Asuka's joining them.
Usk just walked away as Gil got back and knocked a little more forcefully than he thinks Gil would have.
All right. You hear you pounding on the door at this point. Again, you still received no answer from Anethel.
I'm gonna try the doorknob before they get up here.
Yeah, the door is indeed locked.
young lady in a tavern, I would assume she locked the door. So
Obviously. All right. About a minute or so will go by, and Drax and Gil obviously make their way up, seeing us just wailing on the door at this point.
Now, us, I appreciate your effort, but I would prefer that we do not have to pay for a new door on top of whatever nominal fee we may incur from this event.
I'm going to stop mid knock as he's talking, turn 90 degrees to him, and continue knocking.
Obviously, she's not answering, so either she dipped or.
Down the
Well, that's really the only reason I would say.
down the hall, you guys hear a door swing open as like a small dwarven man pops his head out and says, "Oi! Would you mind just stop pounding on the damn door? People are trying to sleep."
I'm just gonna look at him.
Slams the door again.
I've taken shits bigger than that, man.
Gil gives a
I'm-
very puzzled look.
as I'm sure you have. Do you mind if I give it a try?
As much as I feel bad for doing this, it's also at the same time, if she did dip, that's going to put us all in a bit of a precarious situation.
So, Cody, you gonna try the lock?
Yeah,
All right, give me a sleight of hand.
I break the handle.
Gil sighs.
You do know I could have did that, right?
I break the handle.
Gil's like, I wanted finesse. This is
And
not
then-
what I expected.
Creak the door open.
All right, hold on a second.
I should have asked the safe child.
You know, technically speaking, Josh, that does not beat the hardness of a standard brass lock, so it doesn't do any damage to it whatsoever. It makes a minor clink sound, and that's about it.
Actually, the knob is it's actually made of a different material, and a 14 does break the hardness.
That's the attack,
Oh.
not the damage.
Hold on. Do you want me to do an actual sunder roll?
If you're trying to break the lock, then go for a sunder roll then.
No, that actually would be my sunder roll. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It goes off of the damage, not the attack. I forgot about that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then no, it doesn't break the hardness of it. Yeah, your weapon just goes and just like pings off of the lock. It just like slightly embeds itself into the door.
Did you really think that was going to work?
Do you want me to try?
Can we just try to pick it?
Do you have
I-
lockpicks?
Told you, I'm not that type of merchant.
I'm gonna try and break the lock.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Ignoring
What if we just get a key from the innkeeper?
A little late. He already swung.
All right, yeah, you bring your
my-
great.
I didn't swing my greatsword. I just put it between the handle and the
Like
door.
pommel
It's one of
the
those
door.
handles, and
Pommel.
then pop it.
Yeah, you hear some of the wood crack and bend. Because there's like a small little gap in the door now where your sword was.
I think that worked.
Does the door open, Josh?
You know what? Yeah, at this point, let's just go with it.
I mean, I'm still willing to go get the actual fucking key.
All right, so yeah, you embed your sword into the lock and just pry it open. The door very slowly swings open, and you see it inside the room. It's still very well kept. You can see Anathil's bag and her instrument wrapped up, spread across the desk, and she is still asleep
All right.
in her bed.
Noted. Now let's close the door and hope to God it locks.
Not gonna lock.
Yeah, that woman could sleep.
Agreed.
At this point, Usk is walking away back down to the bar.
I'm gonna try and close the door,
I
Josh,
just
and just
problem.
leave it so it's like
Before
stays.
you
Um,
close the door, I actually forced my way in.
Okay.
Okay.
Drax
Okay.
is in the room.
I walk up to her bedside and I grab a bottle of water or a glass of water.
A pitcher.
All right, Cody, you can actually see Anethel looks like she's appearing to have a nightmare. She's having a nightmare. She's breathing rather quickly, and like there's sweat dripping down from her forehead.
I'm gonna splash water in her face.
All right, that's a charisma check from Anethel. You wake up. So you splash the water on her face. She doesn't wake up.
You learn anything new there?
Yeah, we might need to fetch a doctor.
Uh.
She's sweating profusely.
All right,
Well,
I'm gonna
and
regret
kind of
myself
unconscious.
I'm gonna regret myself for doing this. I'm just gonna walk up and just slap her across the face.
All right, go
Are you
ahead.
like full on, like
I don't have
slapping competition here, or are you going like?
that's just a no, I'm just like full on smack. Like
Angry
you
gay
just
man smack.
like no like an agitated ex-girlfriend.
All right, you just walk up to her and just smack her as hard as you can to wake her up. She recoils and this lets out a gasp as she like her eyes shoot open and she just goes, "Ow!"
Good morning.
Cody's stealthing.
I'm not the
but
worst one getting smacked.
Just barely.
She's like rubbing her face as she's looking around, like stares directly at Drax who's trying to sneak out. Just goes, oh my god, what time is it?
What time is it, Josh?
It's about 8 o'clock.
About 8 o'clock.
At this point, I'm slipped out the door.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, Drax did try to drench you with a pitcher of water, and
She's
well,
like rubbing her
I-
face. Is that
I
why
took
my
a bit
face
more
is
of a
all wet?
yes, I took a bit more drastic measure.
Ugh.
I'm like shaking my hand.
Well, thank you, Gil.
Yeah, don't. I've never been thanked for just upright slapping someone, but
No,
All
no,
right.
no. It's fine. It's fine.
Can I make a sense motive check to see if I can tell from the small little bit of her face I saw that she was having a nightmare or something?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey!
Yeah, you
Wow.
can. Yeah, you are very clearly able to tell
I'm a
that.
perceptive gay man.
Yeah, she definitely is not
Like
sick.
any gay man.
Yeah, she's definitely not sick. She was just having a nightmare.
Well, it seems you were having another terror, and it was best to shake you out of that because we all know those never end well.
Well, no, but definitely saves the morning grogginess. That's for sure.
Well, come eat, get something in your system. We do have a day ahead of us that's going to require a lot of talking.
Okay. And she's just gonna look at you and says, "Okay, just give me a couple minutes to go change." And she's like waving you out.
What I give her my room key. So we may have also taken a bit drastic measures to get into the room. Here's my key, and I just walk away.
Oh. All right. And you
Can't
make
complain if you're not there.
Oh, just to let you know, I'm at the bar talking to the barkeep.
all right. She's just like prepping some meals and such, getting some drinks ready.
I pull out a bag of coin and is like, listen, you see that large freakish man over there by the fire?
Yes. What about him?
Unfortunately, he had a little mishap with one of the doors upstairs. I'm gonna pay you the coin for it. How much is it?
Well,
Glad we're already settling this.
I appreciate you at least telling me about it. Although they were not very cheap, I would say. The replacement for that lock is going to be at least 50 gold.
Fair enough. Here you go.
Us, Cody. The second I get some money, I'll make sure to give you some.
All right. Yep. She takes the gold and graciously thanks you.
For
By
covering.
chance, could I have heard this, or am I too far away?
Give me a perception roll.
I was about to say, I don't even know where Dave is
Could
on the
I
map.
hear
There we
this?
go.
Same with you, Brady. Perception roll.
And I'm guessing I have to roll a stealth roll.
You don't want
Only if
No.
you're being stealthy about it.
Yeah, if you're being stealthy about it, then go for it.
Otherwise, you're just assumed to be talking normally.
Yeah, I'm just talking normally.
Okay, then no. Yeah, Dave, you happen to hear something about a doorknob being 50 gold to replace. Brady, this bacon is really good.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd probably wander
Oh.
over with my empty stuff.
Hold on. Just the doorknob was 50 gold, not
Yeah.
the door?
Did we break the door with the doorknob?
I bent the door.
Oh, you bent
Uh,
the door. Oh, yeah, you broke the doorknob as well because you're forcing a door open. It's obviously going to rip out a part of the
I broke the door jam.
yeah. So
I'd,
door jam, 50 gold.
I'd come
Okay.
over.
That makes
with,
more sense. It was just the knob I would be.
I'd come over with all my empty stuff and say, "I could fix it for you."
Oh, no need. They were getting old anyway. I need replacements.
If
I'll
you
be
Uh,
right back. Brady needs sustenance.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna just walk up behind Drax. Not Drax. Was it Drax?
Yeah.
Drac.
Drac.
Ugh. Be like, well, our associate is up and getting ready. They'll be down shortly, and I'm just gonna go sit across from the rosary maid and drink a glass of water.
I'm going to continue sitting at the bar, sweet talking this bar maiden.
All right, give me a. Are you actually trying to flirt with her?
Of course.
Isn't she married?
Give me a charisma roll.
Yeah.
Didn't we meet her husband?
Not bad. Not bad.
Hey, it's okay to flirt, okay? I have had a few beers already.
All right. Yeah, not bad. You know, you managed to strike up a good conversation with her. You know, you guys are on friendly terms since you actually admitted to breaking some of her shit. And
I did not admit to breaking anything. I said he did.
well, you're taking the responsibility of paying for it.
Fair enough.
It does take about 10 minutes or so for Anathil to finally come down with her bag and her violin. And
Wow.
she's going to join Dave and Matt here at the table.
By the way, she probably tells me her name. I make a point to forget it.
Okay, then I won't even bother telling it to you.
Well, good morning again, Anathil. I hope you are well. Go
Yeah, it's
Get yourself something, and I just continue reading my book.
yeah, it is kind of weird actually being up this early in the morning.
Oh, so is it just because of your night terrors that you sleep so much, or are you just naturally a heavy sleeper?
Well, I don't really know. It's kind of weird because normally every single other half elf or elf that I've ever met don't really sleep. They're kind of
They
like in a meditative state or something like that. I don't know. My mom always told me some things about elven culture and everything.
Think of it kind of like lucid dreaming.
Mm-mm. Lucid dreaming is different.
Fair enough. I don't know what it is. I assumed it was similar.
Brady's back. What did he miss?
Just Gil, Rose, and Anathil are talking.
Okay.
But no, it's kind of like the opposite of insomnia, where I don't stay up late. It's just I don't wake up.
Isn't that narcolepsy?
I think so.
Well,
Yes, it is.
No, no,
Narcolepsy is falling
Fall
asleep randomly.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that is the falling asleep randomly. Yeah, no. Her condition is that when she is asleep, it is very difficult for her to wake up. You could probably imagine how difficult it was going to school.
So I get it. So you're kind of hypersomnia.
Essentially.
God, I love Google. Uh, uh, Dave, what were you calling your character again? Was it Rosie?
You all know her
Scarlet.
as Scarlet.
Scarlet.
That's right. Also, my apologies, Scarlet. I haven't spoken to you yet. Good morning. I hope you have done something so far. I'm not really sure. Are you still in the cleric vestments?
Yes, I haven't changed out of those yet.
Ah. Would I recognize the church?
Knowledge religion.
Shouldn't be too hard. It's a pretty
Yeah.
The DC is very low.
And,
And-
yet somehow he still
And somehow he still fails.
Well,
So
Gil
now he still
cares.
fails.
Gil
Yeah.
cares little for the church, so
Yeah.
Well, I assume you've done whatever you need to do. But I do hope that we get this done and dealt with soon. I do need to make my way back to insert name of island that the base is located on because I
Oh
don't have
my.
the world map.
Oh my god, really?
1 second, I'm pulling it up. I just forgot. It's just like
Ufi? I
e-
think that's the right one. Ufi?
yeah. It was just the really small one in the archipelago.
Yeah.
U5. I can't read it on the goddamn Discord map because I can't zoom in.
All right. So as you guys are talking and eating, eventually the door does open up, and steps in, the captain and 3 of the guards.
I give them a cheery morning wave.
Well, good to know that you all didn't skip town.
That would be quite rude. Why make ourselves look guilty when we have nothing to be guilty about?
That'll be for the courts to decide.
That's fair enough.
Let's go.
And we walk. And I get up and I go with the man.
I wink at the barmaid and it's like, my time's up.
She's gonna smile at you and say, "Well, good luck."
Yeah, thanks. And I sluggishly slink towards where we have to go.
Well, it's just gonna be over here, but we're gonna move to a different map soon.
Husk is just gonna stand up and shove a handful of bacon in his pocket.
You now have
Greasy pocket.
greasy pockets and 8 strips of bacon.
Link
Hey,
covered.
Hey, listen, that grease may become useful later.
It's gonna.
Yeah, well, we set them on fire.
Bacon grease is great.
All right. So, the captain walks in front of you guys with 2 guards on each of your sides and 1 behind you, as you guys are escorted through the city, into the more centralized area, and into what looks to be a larger embassy-like building. And inside, you're met with some regal decorations and just statues and paintings, nice carpet flooring. Through the hallways, you are led to a set of decorated wooden doors, and through it, you are brought into a pretty, I would say, medium-sized courtroom-esque place, where several guards are stationed throughout the entrance to the actual trial area, in front of the very small collective of observers, a small 3-person jury, and to the right are the 3 survivors of the people in which were attacking Anathil the night before. The guards escort you over to the left side of the courtroom, and the captain walks up to the main stand that is up here and begins to. He takes off his helmet, and you guys can see the actual face of Captain Aegis Quarren, who is a middle-aged human with a graying beard, medium-sized black hair, blue eyes, and a really scruffy-looking man. And clears his throat, and he goes, "All right, let's get this done and over with." So, throughout the information gathered throughout our investigation, we have a situation in which was claimed as a self-defense case. Meanwhile, it was counterset as a flat-out attack. So, as the court recognizes this at the moment, he gestures over to the three individuals here and says, "You three were simply enjoying a drink at the party, the tavern last night, when you noticed the young half-elven woman enter the bar, get rejected for a job, and was leaving the bar when you all each decided to follow her out. Afterwards, you confronted her in regards to a job, whereas these four," and he gestures over to you guys, "were eavesdropping and flat out attacked you and ended up killing two of your party members. Am I missing anything?"
I don't recall us killing two of them.
We did.
No, I killed two of them.
No, I know I decapitated one. But
Yeah, and then Brady killed another.
healed-
Brady.
I thought I healed them all.
You healed one of them.
Yeah, you healed the mage.
And I healed the other guy.
No, he healed the gunslinger. The mage was still dying.
Yeah.
He
Well,
didn't heal
I
enough
healed
for the
I healed the gun wielding dude with my channel, which brought him up out of danger. Then I healed the mage.
There was another guy that was still standing.
Oh yeah,
Brady
and you
cleaved him in
accidentally
half.
Yeah.
bifurcated
Yeah, then
him.
Brady fucking bisected him.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
I mean, that seems like the story so far.
The gentleman that you guys recall from seeing at the bar last night stands up and says, "Captain, if I may, I was there at the tavern when this entire thing came down. Or, well, when Miss Anathil here was just denied the job. I was the replacement entertainment for that night, and yes, the barkeep was a little rough on her. However, they were rather intent and hasty on their retreat to follow her outside." And Anathil immediately stands up and goes, "Captain, please. I do not want this man speaking for us at all. And if I may, I would like to tell at least my side of what was happening." Captain just looks between the two bards and points over to Luis down here and says, "You may sit down. The jury will disregard what he said. Miss Anathil, you may proceed." "Well, they did follow me out of the tavern, and they were very forceful with their approach, I would say. Granted, none of them actually laid a hand on me, but they wouldn't let me say no to this so-said job that they had for me." Captain's gonna look over to the three people and say, "Clarify for me with this. What exactly was this job that you had for this young lady?" It was simple. Bardic magic is very sought out after with adventuring groups. We were just simply offering her position in our group." Anatha looks over and she shouts at them, "That is a lie, and you know it." I understand that bards have a bad rep thanks to the 9 layers, okay? Not all of us are like that.
I just give some snaps.
If I may put my 2 cents in,
Go ahead.
what will we gain from jumping these 5 individuals? To me, they're nothing but a rugged ragtag group of adventurers. It wouldn't be worth the hassle or the time, let alone the stay in court.
Son, I've been on the force for over 25 years. I've seen people kill on the streets for no reason whatsoever. 2 people are dead, and, well, you 5 are the only ones that we have. So unless if you could provide to me any sort of other individuals that have killed these 2 people, then, well, there has to be some sort of motive. Go ahead, Matt, actually. Go
My
ahead.
my apologies. If I may, Your Honor, when we came upon the situation, we saw a frightened young lady being accosted by his 5 very menacing looking individuals, and we thought it was our duty actually, as citizens and members of the world of Avalon, to make sure that no ill will took upon this young lady. Because who knows? I mean, some of them are dressed in the flags and colors of some very notorious pirate crews that are upon the ocean right now. And we thought, and more particularly, I will take blame. I did fire first, a non-lethal, disorienting blow that did escalate into the larger scuffle. But I never intended for anyone to die. I just simply wanted to make sure that nothing ill happened to this young lady after being so vehemently dismissed from her performing gig, and then immediately as she left, 5 individuals stand up and leave. Does that not seem shady to you? For it seems shady to me.
Matt, give me a diplomacy roll.
Okay.
Better him than me.
So you said that you do admit to attacking first, but
I put the blame on me solely, though.
yes, you do put the blame of attacking first. However, you did aim for non-lethal, correct?
Yes.
You aim to subdue.
Mm-hmm. My abilities with magic are mostly around water, and water, unless you're drowning, is relatively just a forceful torrent, not a not a killing force.
Would you care to demonstrate?
Sure.
He's gonna the captain's gonna snap his fingers, and this one guard is gonna step forward.
I'm going to walk out. I'm going to give him a polite bow, and sorry, you're going to get wet. And then I'm gonna cast water blast.
Gil uses water gun.
Yeah, basically.
We're too low
pull
level
out a gun?
for water gun. It's bubble beam.
All right, so
It's not even bubble beam. It's just
I pull up my trident and use it, and the water shoots forth from it.
yeah, the guard just stands there and takes it, and he just like wipes his face off, and he turns to the captain and says, "Yeah, that didn't hurt at all." And I took that straight, and I took that head on. If catching me off guard probably would have hurt, but I that's not lethal, Captain.
Can we give this man a towel, please?
Very well. First attack was aimed as non-lethal. However, 2 people are still dead.
Well, as things go, conflict escalated. Shots
With
were taken.
much regret.
Shots were taken from both sides. Both parties received injuries, and eventually it led to two of their members perishing before ours.
So,
But some of us did receive injuries.
so Cody, as you go and says that, Anathil shouts out, "I was shot."
What? I was stabbed, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were stabbed. Anathil was shot in the shoulder.
No, I was also shot at. Didn't I use one? I was shot and stabbed.
Some of us are more nimble than others and were able to evade injury, but nonetheless,
So then the doors open up as
I was about to speak. Okay.
a gentleman dressed in rather, casual clothing and such, carrying a bunch of papers and such, comes in and says, "Captain, I may have something that will clear up this entire situation. This just recently came in." Captain's gonna wave him forward as he's gonna walk up to the table. He's gonna set down a file. Captain's gonna open it up. Give me perception rolls.
Absolutely, because Gil is very concerned about this.
I have a nose,
All right, so
and only I can see it.
Anathil and Gil,
Oh, thank God.
you guys see, like, as soon as he opens up this folder, you can see his eyes like widen for a second, as if he's like caught in shock, and he like quickly composes himself fast enough for the rest of you guys to not to miss it, and he just stays silent there for a little bit, and then closes up the file, hands it back to the man, and ushers him away. Cody,
Yes.
you don't notice anything.
No.
He's just gonna sit down in the back.
Cody has a nose.
Cody has a nose
Maybe.
And only
Only
I
he-
can see it.
because of his masks.
He found out he missed a button dressing this morning.
No, someone could see my nipple.
The captain. Yeah, the captain's gonna walk out from behind the counter and usher towards the 3-person jury here, and he's gonna walk on over, talk to them a little bit. After they're done talking, he turns around and walks over and says, "All right. Since the entire situation was down to a first non-lethal attack to separate the group from Miss Anathil here, escalating into a fierce blood-drawn brawl from your," as he gestures over to these guys, "your group here. Technically, I should be charging you 3 instead of them, because the altercation fully started with you 3.
I don't like the room for however there.
However, in the eyes of the public, there will still need to be punishment sent.
Oh, thank God.
2 people are dead, so therefore their families are going to have to be compensated.
Restitutions.
So, you 3, as he points over to the individuals here, you 3 are going to be sentenced to 2 weeks of community service here in Ashala, that you will have to serve out before you leave the city. Meanwhile, you 5 are hereby going to be fined 150 gold pieces each for compensation to the families and causing a disturbance in public.
That's understandable.
It's going to go behind the podium again. He's going to start writing up a couple of papers.
Wait, 5. There's only 4 of us. No, there's 5. I can't do math.
He's going to come on over to the desk, set the papers down, and said, "These are each of your official documents. Sign on each of them."
Gil reads them over and gets
And
a quote.
what the contract basically essentially says is that this is a magical contract. This contract is going to be tracking your position unless if your debt is paid. You will be able to make a payment at any major banking institution, and in quotation marks, its name is Stacks. Any Stacks' banking institution to pay this debt, and all debts must be paid within the next 30 days.
We have 30 days. Joy.
Rosalie has noticeable issues with signing this document.
Is there a problem, lass?
I don't know how to write.
That makes 2 of us.
Give me bluff rolls.
No, she legit does
Actually-
not know how to write.
Woohoo! We have 2 literates in the group.
Dave,
Not
Brady.
illiterate.
Okay,
Never taught to write.
okay. Brady, it makes sense. Brady makes sense. Dave, where you come from, you would have learned how to write.
Would she have taught me how to write if I
Yes.
didn't know it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I thought it would have just been religious studies. Didn't know she would
No.
have been a full-on teacher too.
No, she would have been a full-blown teacher to you.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I have no problem. In fact, I have absolutely fantastic, very beautifully elegant handwriting.
All right, the captain's going to look over to Osk and he says, "Your hand, please."
As Oscar raises his hand.
Slides it in the oil.
The captain's going to take your hand. He's going to pull out a small knife and just like cut the palm of your hand.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Blood contract.
Yep, and then he drips a couple of drops of blood onto the contract.
Wouldn't cutting the finger work better than the palm?
He's just gonna look up. He's just gonna look up at you and just look at you with a really. He's gonna take the contracts and proclaim again. You have 30 days to pay off these fines. If not, we will be coming to collect.
Understandable.
You 5 are free to go.
Oh, you have a lovely day, Captain. And I'm just gonna walk out.
Usk stands up, wrapping his hand in whatever random cloth he could find on himself.
All right, so all of you are going to be making your way out, and as you guys make your way here, you're gonna see Luis here. He's gonna stand up and look at Anathil and go, "You know, I could have said a few things for you."
Usk is going to look at him. She clearly didn't want you speaking for us.
Anathil is gonna scowl at Luis and say, "He's right. I don't need you covering for me."
Wait, which one said this? The
Luis.
boy. Okay, the pimp suit dude, not the guy with the papers.
Yeah,
Josh, can I make that as an intimidate?
go for it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He
Brushes you off.
yeah
He worked in bars.
yeah, he brushes you off a little, and he goes, "Well, do whatever you wish. Clearly, you're big enough to take care of yourself now, Anathil. But here you are, still the same as you were."
Can I walk over to the parchment guy if he's still in the room?
Yeah. Actually, he's standing at the doorway, and Luis is gonna make his way out.
Gonna walk up to him, extend my hand to him. Gil Oceanus.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Gil.
Did he shake my hand?
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
What is your name, may I inquire?
Oh, my name isn't important at all.
I see. Oh,
Just
understand.
think of me as a caring bystander.
Oh, I must thank you because you obviously have pulled some sway in whenever you showed the captain there.
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't thank me. I'm not the one that you should be thanking.
Oh,
Just some simple information. That's all that was needed to sway the captain.
may I inquire then? What was it?
Give me a perception roll.
Perception. God damn it! I hate it not being a class skill. Fuck! There goes all my good luck.
All you can really see is that his attention kind of sways from you, and he goes, "Well, your clues may be closer than you think."
Hmm?
Now,
Well,
if you don't mind, I have to go. I have much important tasks to handle myself. Good day, everyone.
good day.
Husk is gonna offer his hand that was cut to handshake.
He takes it and he gives you a firm handshake.
What an interesting individual.
Cody, you happen to notice that he looked directly at you.
Oh, I'm fully aware he did.
Okay, good. Just making sure that you know that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is your plan B. Well,
All right, so you guys make your way out of the courthouse, and now you are in Ashala. Technically free, but not really.
How much did we have to pay again? It was 150, right?
150 gold
Each.
each.
Yeah, I know. Josh just loves throwing us in debt.
It's because he's too far in debt. He has to throw it onto some other people.
No.
I'm gonna go to the nearest bank and give him 75 gold.
Okay, I have to actually mark down your debts now.
Yeah.
I would stop you. As like, hold on, don't blow your load yet.
Oh, do you have a way to pay off? What is there? Five times 150. Doing the math now.
Listen, we're not going to make this much money here
Oh,
in
obviously.
that short of amount of time. We might want to hold off on our coin to maybe
Better
invest.
equip ourselves.
No, I'm thinking more invest.
What do you mean by invest?
Well, you have to have product to sell to make money in
Oh,
my line of business.
Oh, we can just get work.
Oh my, you actually want to work?
Yes.
Look at me. Do you think people want to buy things from me?
I'm already part of a respected guild. I can very easily make up the money with some jobs from work.
All right, we'll try it your way. But I would probably suggest still holding on to your coin. We do have 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days is a lot of time, but, you know, it's still kind of sucks for as much as it is.
Yes. But at this point, though, we don't necessarily. The only thing binding us together here is the mysterious dreams of a bard who allure others out of their sleeps.
That's one way
Yeah.
to put it.
So, where to now?
Well,
I would assume to make more coin.
I have an idea.
Oh,
Though
do elaborate.
I hope you all have your sea legs.
been some time since I've traveled by boat.
As long as we're not traveling by air.
Josh, could I assume that there's some branch of my guild in the port for ships going back the other way?
I mean, you could certainly go look.
Yes, I'm gonna go look.
Okay, no problem. All right, so you guys make your way down to the docks. It's still pretty busy. Yeah, it's still pretty busy. Ships are coming in and out, and people are carrying and loading goods to be traveling across the world. Although, like, not a lot of actual like boats are in the port here. The airship dock, however, is full of ships. Full of ships offloading and loading passengers, cargo. It's just slowly throughout the times of Avalon and throughout your lifetimes, each of you most certainly have mostly grown up in the era of the sky, as airships are much more commonly used than sea ships due to, the many hazards of the oceans, sea monsters, pirates, and such. But yeah, air travel is mostly the primary way of traveling nowadays, except for the material plane transport system that throughout the time has been refined to have included not only just the Shattered Lands, but major kingdoms outside of the central continent. So the portal system still works. Sea travel, less commonly used anymore. Airship flight, that's where most of the travel is done nowadays. So, Gil, you lead the party down into the docks. And you see some crewmates around. Give me a perception roll, real quick.
All right, take two. That's much better than take one.
All right. So as you guys are passing by you see a couple of stands of like fishermen selling, freshly caught sea fish and goods that were left over from their deliveries that, we had extras, we'll go ahead and just sell them off. You pass a couple of notice boards in different wanted posters and job postings and such, a large map of the world. And Gil, when you arrived a couple days ago, you happened to see one of your fellow sailors that was on the ship from your last destination, helping load up another ship, but surprisingly not with your guild's signia.
Okay, well, I guess I'll walk up to him.
Yeah, he's just carrying a large crate of bananas, and he happens to notice you pass by, and he goes, "Gil, how are you?"
I give him a polite wave, and Gil would absolutely know his name because Gil's a polite guy.
His name is Christoph.
Good day, Christoph. Say, where are you going with this large crate of bananas?
Oh, there was a small posting in regards to this carrier here.
Oh.
Extra hands, extra crew, you know how it goes.
Hmm.
What about you? What are you doing with? Who's the group you got here?
Oh, well, they are some newfound associates within town. We are seeing how their sea legs are faring. Maybe, given this is not a guild ship, it would be a great opportunity to get them some experience in the protection detail of oceanic liners.
Oh, yeah. Not gonna happen, Gil. Sorry. No.
Understand.
Yeah, the crew bases were just filled up about 3 hours ago.
Pity.
I tried looking for you around the docks, but you were nowhere to be found.
I ran into a bit of trouble in town. You know,
Oh,
port towns.
of course. Always causing trouble, Gil.
Ah, yes, me, of course.
At this point, Usk is going to walk over to the notice board.
Okay. I'm just going to put you off to the side here. Anathol's actually going to come with you and take a look at the world map.
So, if you don't mind satisfying some curiosity, where is this ship heading,
I'm
though?
going with them.
All right, so I'm going to take you guys to the world map so that way you guys can see. Well, actually, this freighter is heading much further south. Actually, these materials are going to be delivered to Zidon, near in the continent of Naozu.
Hmm.
So, icy terrains. Gotta love ice.
Yes, it's just frozen water.
Well, yeah, this freighter will be able to break through it. I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, I have full.
I mean, I look at the ship. It's probably an impressive fucking
Oh
ship.
yeah. It's definitely a freighter that's seen its time on the ocean now.
Fair enough. Well, best of luck to you, Christoph, with all of that. I do hope you don't catch a cold.
Oh no. Oh no, I picked up some extra clothing here in town. I'll be all right.
That's good to hear. It's always nice to be properly prepared for whatever the cruel ocean throws at you.
All right, well take care. Take care.
As do you, and I'm gonna walk over to the notice board.
All right. So you guys are just taking a look around the the notice board. You guys do see a couple of postings about many different issues that are happening around the world. The Raven's Eye going around. More kidnappings in the Avalon region of a group known as the Snatchers. You guys see that the Brass Hammers are working on a new invention in Father Dur. And you also see like a chart that's showing like many different profits of companies and such. Of course, you guys can see Genshin and Wing Rights Company, of course, at the top, followed by another company known as the Guiding Winds, and many different job postings such as deliveries, security, and even monster slaying.
Usk is particularly looking at the monster slaying.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
I'm just gonna look at the board and just be like, well, that was a bust, sadly.
Why do you think I walked over here?
Oh, you never know what you might learn from speaking to individuals. I do. We could very easily get a job, though, that requires us to stay here in the area and or travel abroad. And I just start perusing through security and delivery.
I'll tell you what. I'll be back, guys. We'll meet at the inn tonight and decide what we're doing. I might be able to get us some work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
And I'm a dip.
All right. Well, Cody is now gone.
I'm going to look over the board. Are any of the jobs pertain or related to the Raven's Eye?
Most of the information about the Raven's Eye are sightings and rumors and such, but none of them are
I
typically
jot
for
every single one of them down.
Yeah. Okay. Anathil is mostly just looking and pointing at the world map and kind of like mumbling to herself.
Can I try and listen in on what she's mumbling?
I mean, she's not being stealthy about it. She's just saying like, "Oh, Myrtle is very capable, is very popular in regards to elven music, but well, at the same time, dwarven music is making an interesting come up on that area. I could use some more dwarven chants."
This girl got stanzas on the mind.
Yeah.
um,
Then she's talking about different areas of the world, such as like, the Shadowlands would be a really cool place to visit. Never been there before. Saipei is definitely interesting.
On her saying that she's never been to the Shattered Lands, I'm just gonna look at her. You've never been there?
Where?
The Shattered Lands.
Oh no, not to actually like look around and such. I mean, I passed by it one time.
Have you ever met anybody from the Shattered Lands?
Um, mm, I don't think so. I mean,
My name's Usk. I'm from the Shattered Lands.
I met a couple of people from the Shadowlands, but besides you and Scarlet, I don't think I've known anybody else. My mother was originally from Zephyria, and my father was born and raised in Myril.
I
I
don't
was
know where my
actually
parents
born and
were
raised in Cyrodiil.
We have a city named Cyrodiil?
Yes, we do.
Yes, there is a
Really?
city
Where?
named Cyrodiil.
South of Severia.
Alright. Ah, so you're finally awake.
Yeah, Cyrodiil is right down here.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I just had to reload the page.
Maybe Gil's just thinking to himself, maybe if we go back to the guild, I can get a job through there.
I originally came down this way from Algaroth. I got word that there may have been some movement by the Raven's Eyes down here.
Ask, what do you see in those monster slaying jobs?
What do I see in these
Can you
monsters?
read?
Well,
I can read.
from the monster slaying jobs, you could see multiple different types of like wild beast hunts, mainly in the wildlands. Yeah, there is some trouble with fey creatures around the forest, that like this, excuse me, the southern forests of Myril. For context, there has been a lot of distress when it comes to monsters over the years. It has gotten much worse. I would say within the last 20 years, it just seems that wild monsters are a lot more common and fierce over the years, but no one really knows why.
And that is how Usk's parents made their money.
Yeah, so Usk, you would definitely know that the surge of hostile creatures and monsters are definitely a problem throughout the entire world. It's not just in this area; it's throughout the whole world.
Gil, do you think you can actually handle how ferocious the monsters have been getting?
I believe it depends on what it is.
I'm just gonna point at a random one, not knowing what it is, and just start
Gil.
reading it off to Gil.
Ready?
Survey says.
Brady's a dick.
Oh, survey already knew that.
I'm sorry, that was in question?
There's multiple. The one that you specifically pointed to, that there was a giant bee nest that was discovered near a small cave along a trade route. That's
How do you feel about bees, Gil?
just short of Mirathol.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of bees, but
Now, how do you feel about giant bees?
I don't think anyone's a fan of giant bees, Usk, unless you're a giant apiary.
You're using big words, sir.
A beekeeper.
Do they also produce giant honey for giants?
I mean, I would assume as long as they're giant honeybees and not giant wasps or hornets.
Do you really think a common person will make the distinction between wasp, hornet, and bee? I wouldn't.
I would.
Are you a
Regardless,
common? Are you a common person from this area?
uh, anyway, so there's also these delivery jobs, and I'm just gonna look over like the security jobs that I assume are on the boats or like trade caravans.
Yeah, you can see that there's quite a few trading caravans and ships, both air and sea, that are looking for a group of people to help with keeping off, pirates and such. It's mostly pirate security, honestly. Um, mm, a lot of them are just fine silks and luxury items. Like strong and willing individuals who are going to be going across like the more dangerous parts of the sky. And in like bold letters and writing, you can see like a huge warning sign in regards to warning known territory of the Scarlet Camilla.
And those are for the sky ones.
Yes.
What is the Scarlet Camilla?
Do you ask that, Dave?
Yes.
Usk does.
All right, you guys go ahead and roll me. I'm on the wrong fucking. Hold on. Go ahead and roll me. Knowledge history or knowledge local.
So, Josh,
Ooh,
I know
I
you
actually
have
have knowledge
some
history.
prior knowledge to these
I'm not
guys.
trained in either one.
Yes, Matt, I'm gonna allow you to make those rolls, but at a +5, since you know of this group.
I'm gonna go with history here.
All right,
5 + 5 is 10.
10. I think.
hate this.
Yeah, Anatol's gonna try a local check. All right,
Yeah.
well, she definitely knows who they are.
I just know they're scary, fearsome pirates that rule the skies, which is why I tend to stay in the water.
Yeah, the Scarlet Camilla are like one of the most dangerous sky pirates in the world.
I
No,
traveled on foot growing up, so it makes sense I didn't hear this.
that's true. That is true.
Well, we could also. So what's the going rate for most of these jobs, Josh?
They range from the simple jobs from like 15 gold a person to the more dangerous jobs that are ranging in like the thousands.
What do we got around?
They've got anything for about 100?
Yeah, there's a couple of both ground, air, and sea escort missions, but the sea missions are actually making their way towards the floating islands of Charhold and Cogburn.
That's not far.
That's not too bad.
Some of the airship missions are also making their way there. Others are traveling throughout the entire world. So really, the entire world is open to you guys right now. You can make your way anywhere. Or there's also, just simple transport fees ranging from a few gold for, you know, a quick hop, skip, and a jump from a Charlotte to Bulkhead into the Shadowlands, or, you know, anywhere from tens to a few hundred golds in the sky in one of the airships, all the way to, say, Faris or even just to the new airship docks in Wolfhelm, or even further west or east, depending if you go over the Fothenger Mountains.
Looking for something that's probably not going to take much longer than a few weeks.
Well, actually, with the airships, travel time has been cut down a lot.
Well, that's good. Oh,
A lot. What used to be almost a 5-day journey from Ashala to Bulkhead has been cut down to about 2 days from those two destinations by airship. And if you make your way to the major kingdoms, Myril, Fotherendur, Photozol, Zafaria, all of them, you have the portal system. But
yes, cancer doors.
yeah, you have the portal system, but those are still at their prices of 1,000 gold each.
Yeah.
If we had that kind of money, we wouldn't be looking to do jobs.
Um. Well, we got
Husk is looking more at the ground travel ones for ones around 100.
Okay.
I feel like we're playing Jeopardy. I'll take ground travel for 100.
All right. Well, yeah, there is an escort mission that is looking for a small group of people to help with the escorts of silks and food going from Mirathel to the Kingdom of Myril. There is that
How much does that one pay?
25 gold each. There is that slaying mission of the giant bee nest that is south of Mirathel. That is 45 gold each.
5 gold each?
45.
45. Okay.
And there is... let's see here. There is a giant scorpion nest that was discovered. Or not scorpion, spider. Sorry.
How much does that pay?
How much?
That one is 50 gold apiece. And that is in a small cavern north of Mirathel.
So we go slay a spider and a scorpion. And is it a spider or a scorpion?
It's a spider cave.
If we go slay some spiders and some bees, we could theoretically be done. Is that
Yep.
And if memory serves, Miracle's the next town inland.
Yep.
Sure. Why not?
Well, we should at least talk to Drac about it. He did
Well-
go off and take the posts for now, and we will go see what we can do about it.
I will take the post and I'll shove it in my bag.
All right. Just going to go ahead and mark these down right here. Then there is a spider den right up here.
Those look to be within a day and a half travel of Mirathel, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, so Cody, we're going to go ahead and skip to you real quick.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry for the short delay.
You're good.
All right, so Cody, you're making your way around town. What exactly are you doing?
I am obviously going to catch up with the Serpent Syndicate.
Okay. So yeah, making your way around, you happen to come across a couple of the syndicate. They're just hanging out, really, not really doing much in terms of deals or crimes or anything. you happen to notice some of their brands and such. Among them is your little parchment friend.
I approach.
Yeah, they see you coming up. The man with the parchment just ushers you over and says, "Oh, well, look who it is."
Ah, I appreciate your assistance in the courtroom.
Nothing to it. Little scared of the captain is all that was needed.
Do I owe you any coin for your service today?
Hey, that's part of your contract, man. We pulled you out of there. You're paying us as it is.
I appreciate that. However, there were some additional fees added on to my current list of bills. I'm looking for any particular. I'm looking for work for me and said group of individuals that were with me during the court hearing.
Oh, so the five of you, huh?
Yes. They won't really know that we'd be working for the syndicate, though, and I'd like to keep that on the down low. Any type of jobs that pertain to that would assist with the organization?
Well, considering what your group entitles, a barbarian, cleric, a bard, a sorcerer, and yourself.
I will be right back.
I
Very
mean,
perceptive of you.
you guys are pretty well off on your own. You need a job, though. There's a couple of intercity things that we can definitely do. I got a couple packages that could be delivered to our HQ in Myril.
I will be right back. I have to get something for Nanny.
Sure thing. But again, it all depends on how far you want to go. I could send you all the way across the world.
It's good to have reach. I'll tell you what. I'll take that package to Myro. How much is that paying?
Well, get this. And he pulls out like a small, I would say like shoebox-like package. He hands it to you. It's kind of light. And he says, just take this to our HQ in Myril. They'll know what to do with it. Just don't open it.
Understood, sir. Wouldn't dream of it.
All right. Once you deliver that, they'll be able to pay you no problem, and it'll be a decent amount.
I appreciate it. Okay. Well, if you need anything from me,
We'll find you.
exactly. And I slip away. I've already picked up a job.
Well, we technically picked up jobs too,
Yeah, but I have no idea what you guys are doing.
and that the same goes with us.
All right. So later on in the night, you guys make your way, and would you guys say that you guys head back to the Swallow's Nest?
Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
Most likely.
We'll go ahead and go back to the Swallow's Nest then.
How big is that package, by the way?
Like I said, it's about the size of a shoebox,
Okay.
and it is very tightly wrapped up.
Good to know.
All right.
I'll stop by a shop and buy like a little sack to throw it in.
All right. Yeah, it'll cost you like a gold piece. Nothing too crazy. All right. So you make your way back to the Swallow's Nest. It's a little bit busier than it was when you guys were first here in the morning. But, there's a couple tables open, and you guys take your seats and such. Barmaid walks over. She notices you guys and says, "Oh, well, welcome back."
Good day. Good evening, actually.
All thanks to your blessings.
Well, what can I get for you?
I believe.
Well,
Nice drink.
I think it's call for a celebration. I mean, we did get
Mostly
acquitted from our charges. No, we were acquitted.
That's true. And
Okay.
the nominal fine is most acceptable. We did end up killing 2 individuals. Uh, regardless,
You'd need to learn to shut your mouth, boy. That is something you don't say out in the open, especially in front of a fine young lady like this.
Oh
I do
please!
apologize.
Oh please! I hear these kinds of things all the time.
Josh, what was her name again? I can't. You gave it to us last session, I think.
Did I?
Because, yeah, because we were introduced to them when we got the rooms and all that such.
I don't think we were introduced to the Marmaid.
Oh, okay. The barmaid's different than the owners.
Yeah, the owner is different from the barmaid.
Sorry, 9 out of 10 times same person.
Yeah.
Uh regardless, yes, let us have some merriment and food, if uh, if that is acceptable with you, Drac, and then we will discuss opportunities to fill our coffers.
I'll hand her 10 gold and I'll say whatever this can get us.
Alrighty.
What? Make it 11.
All right. Give me a few moments and
Round
I'll
out.
bring that out for you.
Round it out. Well, another thing to celebrate is I did manage to pick up a job,
Oh,
but it's just delivering some goods. Nothing
well,
spectacular.
Where
we
to?
have.
Just my role. It's a hop, jump, and skip away.
Oh, interesting. We've got 2 jobs on the way there.
How do you feel about spiders and bees?
Bees.
Bees.
Well, I'm okay with spiders, but bees I might have a problem with.
Well, if they're regular, you're not gonna like where this is going. They're giant bees.
That's a little bit easier to handle.
Oh, well, in that case, want to go kill some?
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I'm sitting here thinking you want me to swing around my weapon and try to smack a few flying wasps.
No, there's a difference between a wasp and a bee now.
Sure. Okay. How much do these jobs pay?
It was 45 and
This one
25.
is... No, one of them was 50 and the other one was 45.
Yeah, the bees were 45 gold a person and the spiders were 50.
Per person? That's a decent income. That's a decent income.
And that's about 100 gold. And then we could probably, for the most, supply maybe the other 50 through a tertiary job that we get.
Well, not to mention that we're going to be passing through Mirathil and well, now thanks to Drac here, we're going to Myril.
Indeed.
Yay.
My role, we could definitely make some coin. What is a major city, after all? Hell, even a pickpocket can make money in my role.
That's true. Well, still, we have to first get to Mithril. What's the city in between?
Mirathil.
Mirathil. Find the locations of these bees and these spiders. Survive, and then head up to Myril.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement of all these jobs then?
I believe so. We are in the most agreeance with all of this.
Now, I will say, unfortunately, when it comes to delivering the package, I don't necessarily know the amount in which I will be paid. It's for a family member, you know. But I will be paid upon delivery, and I will split the rewards with you guys for, assisting in travel. Something like that.
All right, well, we can probably just get ready for the day then.
Well, first let us eat and drink, and then we will enjoy our evenings. Rig up something to wake up Anathil in the morning, and then we are off to the road, away from the ocean.
All right. Eventually, the barmaid does bring over you guys a big plate of food that they are calling the Hunter's Feast.
Are there vegetables and stuff on the plate?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Let me
Ah.
guess, you're a vegetarian too.
Yeah, I thought it would just be a fun choice.
A
Ah.
bad choice considering that you're a seafarer.
Okay, my apologies.
Agreed.
I was thinking of making myself more of a pescatarian.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But aren't you a merfolk?
Technically, I'm a sea elf.
Okay. Otherwise, I was going to call you out on cannibalism.
No, I'm just a seafaring elf. A shelf, if you
A
ask.
shelf. Oh my gosh.
Well, fuck yourself.
He would if he could.
You hush. All right, so we eat and we drink. Woo!
Rosalie eats whatever is given to her. She has learned to not be picky about food.
Yeah, fair enough.
Us will eat whatever he can get.
Also, we're probably going to have to pay for our in-stay tonight, so we might want to
Inquire about that.
buddy up,
Hmm.
per se. I think the flamboyant one should sleep with the girls, and me and the orcish brute will have separate rooms.
And then that defeats the whole buddy up system now, doesn't it?
Well, we also have to make sure Anathel gets up. And
I
I'd rather
feel-
not break into her room again.
Yes, that was very. How much did that run you? I feel bad for that, by the way.
You guys broke into her room.
Yes, you
broke
did.
the door.
I didn't know such thing.
Give us a bluff check.
Don't even roll a bluff check. We were there.
No, I
But,
think.
but Anathil and Dave weren't.
Come on, Brady, show us your bluff.
All right, nice.
Go ahead and look at what I rolled in the modifier.
You have a +3 to
A
your
-3.
Oh God, I'm blind.
This man's has very little charisma.
No, I actually have good charisma because of my drawback.
Oh, right. You have a weird drawback that makes
What's
you
your-
less intimidating.
No, it's just on disguise and disguise or bluff checks.
Oh, right. Duh, I'm dumb. By the way, intermissionary question: what is the speed of dark?
What?
Speed?
The speed of dark.
The same
Yes.
as speed of light.
That is what I. That was the fortune I got out of a fortune cookie.
That's a weird fortune cookie, Dave.
Yeah, that's a little weird of a fortune cookie there, bud.
That
think
roll
someone's-
was wrong, by the way.
Well, this is just the predecessor to when Dave inevitably figures out hyperspeed.
You think he hasn't figured that out already?
Gosh, Dave.
Oh, he most certainly has, but you know.
Yeah, we drink, we be merry.
All right, and then you guys make your way to your rooms. Each the rooms are going to cost you 2 gold pieces for the night.
So yeah, we just go at least what 3 rooms should just be 6 gold. So you just do 2, 2, 1.
Anathil pays for the girls' room.
Okay.
And Matt.
Hey.
And that.
I'll take care of my room.
I guess I'll take care of mine.
So Josh, are there 2 sturdiest posts that I could tie something to in this room?
We don't need to know your sexual fantasies.
Just
Gil.
no.
I mean, it's a standard room that, you know, small, like, twin bed, a chest, a desk, a chair.
Could I feasibly hang a hammock?
With difficulty.
Dad. No.
Is there one bed in this room, or is there 2 beds in this room?
It's a single. No, there's 2 beds in this room since You guys said that you were bunking together.
I would
Yes.
look. I would look with a smile at Gil and say, "Here, you can have the bed. I'll sleep on the floor."
Oh, no, no, no. Please, take the bed. Sleeping on the floor is nothing. Besides, it's not going to move, so it's going to be much more comfortable.
I would have specified a room by the girls.
Yeah, you guys would have had all of your rooms lined up with each other.
Cody, the girls, me.
I feel
Yeah.
so mildly insulted.
Is it wrong though?
Anyway, so we're going to bed.
All right. So yeah, you guys get a good night's sleep. You guys wake up, you're refreshed. Anethel actually wakes up on time.
I give her applause.
Alright.
Before the two of you are awake, I'm already awake, and I'm doing morning prayers.
All right.
Me, who wakes up early, it's like, what time did you get up?
An hour before you.
You were up before dawn?
I'm up before
Meanwhile,
dawn every
Usk
day.
sleeps in.
It's best practice to begin prayers right before the sun comes up. That way you finish it when it is.
Oh, all right.
Well, that way you get best of two worlds: the dying of one day and the rebirth of another.
I'm just going to look at Anethil, very perplexed.
He's just gonna shrug at you.
Are you unfamiliar with the ways of Pharasma?
Not particularly. I spent most of my life on the sea. You don't. The only gods they pray to are whatever one makes it out. Whatever one they shout and it makes them out of the storm.
Oh, well, that's fair. Perhaps one day I can teach you.
Well, we'll have plenty of time on the road.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have a lot of walking to do. The earlier we can get up, the better. The earlier we can leave, the better.
All right. Cody, Brady, are you guys doing anything in the morning besides eating and making your way downstairs?
Still sleeping.
Yeah, I would run out pretty early on to grab some rations
Rations? Okay.
for the trip.
All right. Sounds fair. You happen to find like a small like grocery store or something, and you pick up some rations.
Yeah.
Usk is still asleep.
I mean, I would also trying to think of things that we would need.
Possibly healing potions.
Oh, we have the money.
How much actually is a cure light healing potion?
It's like
So,
50 gold.
1d8. Oh, how much does it cost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Anethel definitely would go out and pick up one or two of them.
Oh, let me see.
I'm pretty sure it's like 50 gold or 25. I can't remember which one exactly.
It's 25 to make it, 50 gold to buy it.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, no.
No?
Is it?
I literally just had a thing here, and now I can't
Oh
find
yeah,
it.
it
Where
would.
the fuck did
It
it
would.
go?
It would.
I
50
wouldn't
gold.
say it's worth it for us to buy healing pots when we're already trying to get money.
Well, Anethel does have some spare money.
I do too, and like I may grab some rations and like other and considering I can still use the net. Let's see here.
I would pick up enough rations for everybody. So how much would you say, Josh?
Travel rations are pretty cheap to make, especially with the new food systems on the floating islands and everything. For all 5 of yous, I wouldn't say more than 5 gold.
All right, then we'll say 5 gold even.
I'm trying to
And
think.
how long do the rations last?
A week.
All right.
Nice,
They don't
nice.
they don't taste very good, but they last a while.
Does anyone own a tent and or spark stones, things to make a fire?
Here it is. That's what I was looking
No.
for. Um,
I can make a fire anytime I want to.
I mean,
Well,
like,
that solves that problem.
I have a like a like a sleeping bag and such.
Yeah, that's true. It's just land travel is so much different than aquatic and air. Safety is much less guaranteed because creatures can come upon us in the night unless we make it to our destination all in one day. Josh, how far of a walk would you say the next city is?
A day and a half.
Day and a half, so we will have to stop.
Unless we walk through the night.
How many of us can see in the night? Also, that's going to be some heavy exhaustion points.
I can.
I mean, I can too.
I mean,
as well.
I can see in low light.
Yeah, I mean, so can I, and as long as it's not a new moon.
I have dark vision, but Usk is still asleep, so I wouldn't be able to tell you guys that.
But still, we wouldn't want to walk through the night because that's going to risk exhaustion points.
Yeah.
For you guys.
All right. So noticing that Asuka is still asleep, Anethil definitely would have pointed that out.
Up, I'm going. Cody, are you back?
Yeah, I would be back. I would probably be back before you guys even came downstairs. Like I said, I went out
Do
early.
you mind go waking Usk?
Why me?
Because I feel like he'd be much more receptive to you than me.
I don't know. The way you two goggle each other up, I think he would really enjoy you waking him up. All right, I'll take care of it. This time I approached the barmaiden. Hey, sweet thing.
Oh, well, good morning.
Morning to you. My companion still hasn't woken up from his slumber, and I was wondering if I could borrow one of your room keys to go wake his ass up. We don't want another event where he breaks on the door.
He's gonna look over your shoulder and stare at the rest of the group over here. He says, "Oh, is it the guy who broke my door?"
Yes.
She hastily hands you a key.
All right, I make my way upstairs. I don't go to his room.
Where are you going?
There are other rooms.
Please tell me she gave you a master key.
No, she gave you a key specifically to his room.
Oh, okay. I figured it would be like a master key.
No.
Damn it. All right. Well, I go to his room then. Not before I try the other door.
Yeah,
But I would try it on my door first to see if it was.
it would not open.
I sigh and then go into his room. Well, I open his room.
Fun fact for you, door wasn't locked.
Don't matter. I open the door. Yo, dipshit, get up. We're gonna leave you here. We got work to do.
Alcohol.
I'll have it down here on the table for you.
Acceptable terms.
Josh,
I walk away with the door open.
I would like to acquire a certain assortment of items.
Okay.
A large canvas and 3 and just like some larger tent poles.
Actually, if you're going out and going to purchase these things, Anethil is actually going to go with you and purchase a tent, a large tent.
Yeah, my plan was just like it'd be cheaper to not buy a full tent, but like buy 3 poles and make a giant fucking lean-to. But yeah, tent.
Yeah, you also
Josh.
have to have the capabilities of building that thing.
You don't know my skills.
That is going to run Anethil 30 gold.
Josh, when we
I would
were
like to
going
pay
to
half of that.
bed last night, did we happen to see any children in the end?
Like a family would have stopped by it for dinner, but that's about it.
Danger,
Good.
danger, danger.
He's gonna walk out stark naked.
You're close.
Anyway,
He's actually wearing pants.
You're just
Well-
shirtless.
I'm just shirtless.
Dope.
I did leave his door wide open.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's people come in here all the time, shirtless monks and
That's right. I
Right.
spent the entire last campaign shirtless.
yeah, exactly.
And this time I'm basically in a tube top.
All right, so after a hearty meal and you guys are done getting all of your items for travel, you guys make your way out of Ashala. Start heading east.
On the road again?
I pull up my map and compass, and then realize we have a road.
Yeah, and there's a road there for you.
I mean, I commend you on being prepared, but perhaps you're over prepared.
I'm sorry. These are most of my items are used for aquatic travel, where we don't have clearly marked pathways.
Oscar's just gonna look where the sun is.
All right. So a lot of time passes. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys are making your way through a much heavier forested area. When you give me perception rolls, everyone.
Gotcha, boss.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Cody?
Nice, and that one.
He sees his
Yeah.
nose.
God, that mask
Nose
really
is
gives me
really cool.
The mask is tunnel vision.
Hey!
Wow. You know what? I don't think I needed to take that drawback. I think I'm cursed with bad luck to begin with.
All right. So, as you guys are making your way down this path in the forested area, you guys suddenly hear what sounds like very loud rustling in the trees, and what sounds like very loud caws and like screeches coming from the trees.
Oscar's just going to draw his great sword. Be prepared.
All right. So as you guys are prepping yourselves for
Possible combat.
possible combat, Gil, Anethil, and Usk happen to see like a flash of like brown dash across the trees through the branches and the leaves. And then coming from a few sides of you, from behind and then jumping out in front of you, are what appear to be hawk-sized avians with 6 legs and greasy, unkempt feathers and razor-sharp beaks.
Oh, I thought we were getting attacked by monkeys.
No.
All I can think
I
of
thought
is all I can think of is those buzzer vultures from
yeah,
after-
the
Bender?
buzzards.
yeah, the buzzards.
It's a good song. All right, I'm just gonna let it go. All right, so these little creatures burst out from the trees, and they are looking for a good meal right now. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
We're still on the world map.
Yeah, we're still on the world.
Oh, we're on the world map. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right.
Poor Anathil.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Poor me. Poor Dave.
Oh my god!
At least the natural one is on the initiative roll.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a
Hello,
it's,
everybody.
Rolled the
We're the
fucking
low
highest.
balls. We're the low balls today.
All right. Well, Dave, what is your dexterity modifier?
My dexterity modifier is a 2.
2. Okay. What is your actual dexterity score?
14.
14. The Griffins the Griffs are going to beat you in initiative.
Oh joy.
All right, Gil.
Only reason I even have a +6 is from proved initiative.
First.
Gil, you are going first.
Mm.
Oh, all right then. Well,
Well, I can safely say Usk was prepared for something to jump out, just not.
they're
Bird
flying,
creature.
right, Josh?
Huh?
They're flying, right?
Yes, they can fly.
Well, I guess it just says it's not prone, so babooey.
Water blast. Reflex of 14. Alrighty. Let me see what I can do here. As soon as I find their reflex. Give me a moment. Plus that. I'm going to fail.
Knocking that one over.
Okay. This one is grounded.
This one has to make the save.
Oh,
Is
sorry,
it-
it's a 20-foot radius. I
Is
forgot
it a
about that.
burst? Oh, it is. Okay.
I did forget that it's a radius, not a straight fucking attack.
Okay. All right. This one over here is grounded as well.
Nice.
The best thing is I can also put out fire with it.
Ooh, fun.
All
Good
my
job,
stuff.
Gil. You gave Usk a target.
Are they small creatures?
Yes, they are small creatures.
Oh,
Knock prone and small or smaller creatures are pushed 1d4 times 10 feet away.
yeah. I
1d4
did-
times 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me just
Lower
roll.
one. Yep.
10 feet.
Okay.
I'm apparently more useful than I even know.
Read your spells.
Well, in my defense, Cody, I did not think they were small creatures.
Yes, they are indeed small creatures. All right, so this one is gonna
Don't pull Germany.
fly over, fly, fly, fly. This one is going to get up off of the ground and then start making his way towards Scarlet. Same thing with this one. Alrighty, Gil. We are going to start with you. This one's going to take a little nibble at you. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put away shield.
Wave shield. Whoosh. Taking the moisture out of the air, you just whip it out in front of you, fucking Avatar style, and it just gets a mouthful of water.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Feels great. All right, Cody. I have a 22 and a 11 to hit you.
The 11 doesn't hit, but the 22 does.
All right, 22 will hit you. You are going to be taking 3 points of damage.
These things hit hard. These things can hit.
Okay, Anathil, she is just going to barely duck out of the way of this thing. Gonna take a bite at her. Scarlet, you're up.
All I have to say is my health right now. On the token. Only Josh could see it. and those at home.
Dave, it's your turn.
Oops, sorry. The birds are all in the air, aren't they?
Yeah, birds are back in the air.
Yeah, but they're close enough. Like,
They are close
They're not.
enough for you to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they only have a bite attack.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes things a little bit easier, I suppose. 5-foot step. And I don't hit.
No, you don't.
That is all.
Alrighty. Cody.
okay, well, I'm going to 5-foot step back, step here,
Let's see.
and I'm going to smack this one here
Alrighty, go ahead.
because I have reach.
I forgot you have 10-foot reach.
17 for
17.
8 damage because it is technically engaged.
Yep. 17 is going to hit him for 8 points of damage. Okay. Anathil is going to take out her violin. And she is going to begin her her Inspire Courage performance.
Okay, this one in particular does what?
Gives you a +1 on attack and weapon damage rolls and a +1 on saving throws.
Yay!
Again, fear and charm effects.
I already have it here. Okay.
Okay, just writing that down for you guys.
It's attack and damage rolls, or attack?
Attack and damage rolls. Alright, Osk, go for it.
5-foot step. Attacking this one.
Alrighty. Ooh, a 20 is going to hit it. 14 points of damage. Alright. Gil, you're up.
Alright, good old Gil.
What's Gil gonna do? Let's stab. No.
Nope, 11 is not going to hit it. Alright, any movement?
Where am I gonna move, Josh?
Well, up to you.
No, I'm good.
Alrighty. Ah.
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
Little birdies are coming in. Matt, assuming a 14 is not going to hit you.
A 14?
Yeah.
Well, actually, a 14 does hit me.
Oh, okay. So I hit you with a 14 and a 21.
Well, I can at least wave shield one of them.
Okay. Are you going to do that?
Wait, is it from two? Yeah, I'm gonna wave shield one of them.
Okay. You are going to be taking 6 points of damage from the other attack.
I have 2 hit points.
Level 1. Level 1.
Hey,
This
I
is where
don't see an issue yet.
All right.
This is where Josh kills the entire party.
From just
All but
fucking birds. All right. A
All
10.
for one.
A 10 is not going to hit Anathil. Brady, highest I rolled was a 15. And I
No.
no, you have a 16 AC.
Yes.
All right. All right, Dave, I know that a 10 is not going to hit you. You have a 17. So you're up, Dave.
Okay. This here is a predicament.
What kind of predicament?
There's a bird in front of me, there's a bird to the side of me. Gil has 2 HP.
I'm a sorcerer.
And the angry boy is soloing 2 birds
Yeah.
and hasn't taken damage yet.
The bird in front of you is already injured.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm aware. I injured it.
Not you.
I mean, the two that I
Yeah,
hit
the bird
initially
in front
got
of
5
me.
non-lethal damage on them.
In this situation, Matt, I don't think non-lethal damage is going to help us.
No.
It's still damage.
I will say this: we'll definitely have some chicken wings after this.
This is why Usk didn't buy rations.
Well, I guess I'm going to try and swing because I need to free myself somehow.
All right, go for it. Hmm.
Wow, you are not very good with that, Dave.
Well,
Dude, I
he
rolled
did roll a
2.
2, and they are small. Trying to hit a small target with a scythe is not really that hard, or not really that easy.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
All right, Cody.
I'm going to hit the one that I had previously hit. 22 to hit. It only
Hey,
takes the 7.
Rusty, thank you very much for the 16-month resub. Appreciate that. Don't you love it when dinner comes to you? Absolutely. My chat was just like, hey, don't you love it when dinner just comes right to you?
Oh, yes.
I love it. 22 is going to hit, and that is going to kill that bird.
Well, good to know they don't have much health.
But they still do a pretty decent amount of damage.
Yeah, don't remind
If
me.
they can hit you.
Yeah. All right, Anethil. She is going to continue her bardic performance, and she is going to... let's see here. It's within a 10-foot radius burst. Oh, she can nail 2 of them. She's gonna try and put them to sleep. She's gonna play a soothing little lullaby. Implemented with the performance here. And she is going to knock out 3 of them.
Yay! Bards.
Because bards.
Apparently, I closed out the game.
Oh, good job.
Bye,
Somehow, I right-clicked and it closed out the game.
Alrighty, Brady.
Yeah.
You got 2 burbs.
Now I'm swinging for this one.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, 11. Not gonna make it, though. Unfortunate.
I do like how that one
Yeah.
is still 11 damage.
Gil. 2 burbs in front of you just boof, drop to the ground.
I'm just gonna walk over
Coup de grace.
and stab it with the trident.
Okay. Which one are you stabbing?
The one not right in front of the Scythe Child.
Okay. Alrighty, burbs.
Hi.
Okay. Normal noise does not. Oh wow, so they can't even wake themselves up. Alright. Brady, I am
Yes.
actually going to hit you.
Oh boy.
A 17 on the die.
Oh boy.
It's not gonna be for much. 2 points of damage. And then, Dave, I'm assuming you're just stabbing this one?
I'm definitely going to try, Josh.
It's a coup de grace. It's helpless, Dave.
Oh. Okay. Then yes. Hold on. 32 damage.
Yeah, that thing is mangled. It is dead. Very dead. Alright, Cody?
Okay, I'm gonna sidestep. Okay, come on. Nope. Work with me, game. Alright, which one is the more damaged one?
This one.
Okay, I'm going to swing at that one.
Alrighty. That is within your 10-foot range. Ooh, a 9 is not going to hit it.
Damn. That's it.
Alrighty. Let's see. A cone shape burst. One, two, three. That'll get her. Then 5-foot step in. And she's going to Court of Shards.
Oh boy, a
Wick.
15-foot cone.
Reflex save. She's aiming it more towards this way.
I'll be honest with you, Josh. I don't care if she aims it toward me.
All right, so a quick reflex save from the burbs. This one is going to make the reflex save. However, this one is going to get a shard, as an icy shard, as she plays it on her violin and just flicks her bow at the birds. The ice shard embeds itself into the side of the bird as it drops to the ground. Alrighty.
So, hello, Mr. Burb.
It's just you and me now.
You have successfully made me angry.
Oh no.
Night night, Mr. Burb. No.
Or not. Oh no.
No.
So in a fit of rage of not being able to take down the little bird, ask. Oh no.
Sword go bye bye.
I'm getting hit, ain't I?
Swing, bada bada bada, swing.
Cody, do you like high or low?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Give me a low, because I've been rolling low.
Ooh, Brady, go ahead and make your Oh, actually, yeah, Cody, that's gonna be the full damage from Brady. Oh no.
Are you dead?
Are you good?
No, I'm not dead.
Oh, thank God.
Are you still standing?
No, I am not.
No,
still
he is
standing.
very down. He is down. I was so afraid that would one-shot you.
Sorry,
Well,
what
let me
just
this way,
happened?
Cody.
Brady nat 1 and rolled a 6 on T100.
I downed Cody.
If it was
Cody, let
one
me-
more damage,
Okay.
if it was one more damage, no, wait, I matched. I'm dead.
Oh,
Because I have 6 HP left. Minus 15. Makes
It's
it
11.
9.
No,
6 minus 15.
is 11.
Is 11.
15 minus 6 is not 11. It's 9,
Oh, you're right. Did the math backwards.
which is my max HP, and that's how much I would be under.
no, you're fine.
Are you below your? Are you negative your Constitution score?
Oh,
yeah, if you go below your Constitution score, that's when you die.
You're still ridiculously close, though.
You're still very close.
Yeah, three more points of damage.
Oh
and you
my
get-
god. Oh my god.
Let me put it to you this way, Cody. That damage, that is a 6 and a 1. That is 1 point away from downing me.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Cody is now bleeding out and dying. Anyway, Gil.
Can we try not to kill each other? And I'm just gonna stab the other buzzard on the ground.
All right. Little buzzard dies.
In response to your question there, Gil.
All right. So seeing Adon, or seeing Drac on the ground, little bird is gonna fly around.
Do it.
Two
All
sessions.
right. You are indeed helpless. You are dying.
Question. I'm assuming if 5 foot stepped out of my reach.
Yes, it did.
Damn.
Cody, you are going to take another point of damage. As you guys can see, this bird stab its beak into Cody's stomach, like it's starting to eat him.
We just left the city.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Dave, your turn.
Um. 5-foot steps, so the bird can't hit me. Fuck, is it on here? Oh, there it is. Ah, yes. Cody, heal 7.
Yeah, he's moderately
He's
left out.
still -3.
Yep.
Cody, stop dying.
Cody, roll me.
Cody, roll a stabilize.
Roll a stabilize. You have to. It's a natural 1d20, and you have to roll above a 13 now.
Is it
Like,
odd
it's
that
a
we've
fortitude
Oh, it's a
saving
fortitude
throw,
saving throw? That's right. I forgot. I'm thinking fucking 5e. Never mind. Fortitude save, Dave. Or Cody. Okay.
but either way, he'd make it.
Yeah. Alrighty. What else can Anethel actually do at this moment? She is going to take her action to, switch her bardic performance, and the bird has to make a will save now. Natural 20. Cody, you're getting mauled by a bird in the second session.
Yeah, well, kind of happens when I get cleaved by.
God. Don't you just love Cody's first character murdered by the party, second character willfully goes out in a blaze of glory, third character dies of old age, fourth character he's cleaved in two by the barbarian at
gets
level 1.
gets murdered by the party. Oh god, it's repeating.
Let me just say this. This isn't the first time I've done this.
I know.
First time I did it, I was playing a druid with a scimitar. Nearly beheaded one of the party members.
All right, go ahead, Brady.
Hello, Burb.
Small monster.
Hello, Burb. Goodbye, Burb.
It just looks up and goes, "Bah!" and then it dies.
I was so ready for another nat one.
Yeah, you killed it. You killed it exactly with 15.
So you have a bleeding, dying party member.
And now you have a tired party member.
I let you drop on your ass as I go to
All right, Cody.
heal Cody a meager amount.
Cody, you're positive again.
What time of day is it?
It's about afternoon, 1:30, 2 o'clock.
I don't get up.
Well,
I'm just laying there.
Scarlet, is he dying?
Cody,
Not
Mhm.
yet. Not
Cody.
on my watch.
you are sickened.
Yeah, I could see that.
No, you gained the sickened condition.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant.
Okay.
Usk is just sitting there looking at him.
Why?
Because he witnessed death.
Yeah, Anathal's putting away her violin. She's walking over, going, "Oh, Usk, what the hell?"
I'm holding myself up with my trident.
Why is Drac sickened? Heal check of 18.
Heal check of 8. You did not make the DC.
It's probably when the bird bit me.
Interesting.
Cody, you take another point of damage.
I'm dying again. Yay!
Cody's unconscious again.
If you're at flat 0, you're only unconscious.
Okay, I'm unconscious again.
Can I make a knowledge nature?
Can I make a nature check as well?
Go ahead and make nature checks.
Nope. I don't know a lot about the land.
All right, Usk, your time in the wilderness, you have heard of these weird winged creatures that, upon finding corpses or a suitable place, they tend to implant their young
I knew it! Ah!
in these
you're-
corpses.
Everybody else is just gonna see us go wide-eyed and then reach his hand into where the bird stabbed his beak.
Go ahead and make me a heal check.
Wait. I don't think that would be a heal check because he's not necessarily healing the wound. He's doing.
No, you are trying to remove the eggs, Brady.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it is a heal check to remove them.
Oh, okay.
So Cody, take 2 more points of damage as you are bleeding again.
Ask, what are you doing?
How much do you know about these creatures?
Little to nothing. They're not from where I'm from.
Does Anathel know anything about these creatures? Hold on.
And a little bit of God knows something about these. Oh my
She does.
fucking God.
She does. She is like trying to pull Usk's hand out of Kitten Drac. She's just like, you are clearly not helping.
Tell
Usk
me
is
what
just
this-
gonna back away with his hands up. I did the first thing I thought of.
Okay, Scarlet, you heal, right?
Yes.
Okay, these birds implement their young, their eggs into corpses and bodies.
You see,
Oh.
Gil get visibly sick from that notion. Like,
Interesting.
blood in his mouth.
May chance you have a dagger?
I don't know.
I have a great axe. Or not axe, sword.
No one has.
I-
daggers.
I pull out a diving knife.
Cody, make me a fortitude save.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Just
I give her a diving knife.
take another point of damage.
Not a dagger, but it's used.
Alright, here goes nothing.
And make the heal check, Dave. Nope.
I'm going to
Another point of
use my once per session ability to re-roll that.
Go ahead.
Luck.
Luck.
Oh
Oh my God!
I get to take the better result of the two. Still isn't enough though.
Oh my god, you can take the better.
You know what?
Cody-
Fuck this. Give me my knife.
Cody, take another point of damage.
Alright, I use Rebuke Death to heal him 1d4 plus 1.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm up to 1 HP.
Okay.
I'm conscious again. It's...
You Cody, you wake up and you just look down and go, ah! Oh.
You might want to stay asleep.
You fucker, give me the damn knife.
Okay.
As she says, you might want to stay asleep.
And
Us
plunges
punches
the
him
knife
in the
back
face,
into you.
doing non-lethal to knock him out.
Okay. Yeah, Dave, you managed to get a much closer look at the wound in his stomach. And then you do see the little round white eggs that are inside of him, gently reaching inside and pulling them out.
Well, I mean, she doesn't really have to gently put her hand in there. It's already a gaping fist-sized hole.
No, I did blade hand.
Drac wakes up and yells at
Forks,
us.
not spoons, not forks.
He looks up at us and says, "Stop fisting me!"
Us just looks at him. You're not my type.
Okay, so I'm awake now. I am no longer in danger.
Yes, you are awake and you are fine now.
Well, I am not used to men being inside me.
There's a
Don't do
first
that
time
again.
for everything. Which part are you talking about?
All of the above.
To be fair, the only other person who knew what these birds did was Anathil. And I'm pretty sure neither one of us are medical anything.
You could have said something to the cleric that's, originally healed my wound.
You know, she had to try multiple times.
Yes, but
I did mention
She
I'm
has
still
smaller
in training,
hands.
right?
Wait, Dave, what'd you say?
I said, you do realize I'm still in training, right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm more laughing at the fact that Cody said she has smaller hands.
On the road again.
Maybe we should just call it here for the day. Start setting up camp.
Oh,
feel,
I think I agree with that.
Oh, it's a pity we only got so far. And once again, Gil is like leaning on his trident, but I'm in concurrence.
Okay. All right. So, who wants to make the survival and the stealth roll to set up a camp away from prying eyes?
Not
Let
me. I'm
see
too
what
injured.
my survival is.
No.
Oh,
I can guarantee my survival is better than Osk's, better than Cody's.
To be fair, I rolled a 2.
Am I still sickened?
no, you are no longer sickened.
Alright.
What is your survival check?
+1.
Not you, Cody.
I said I'm not doing it because I'm not trained in it and I have 0.
Alright, well there's
Stealth.
Anathel.
That's the
Better
stealth
than mine.
roll.
Oh, stealth. Oh, we still need survival, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usk is gonna see that he failed at setting up camp. He's gonna walk over to the birds and attempt to field strip them.
All right. Go ahead and roll me survival, Brady.
Wow.
You get a good meal out of them.
Is there a ditch?
On the side of the road, yeah.
Okay, I just lie in the ditch.
Just
Bury me. I'm done.
All right, so you guys do manage to get a fairly decent away from the road. You guys set up camp. It takes a little while to set up the tent.
I'd
And
like to point out that I'm keeping the talons, feathers, anything.
yeah, you can go ahead and keep some of the griff, just regular griff, GRYPH, talons, and feathers.
How much of each do I get?
I would say you could probably get about 12 talons and a small handful of feathers. Remember, these are small creatures.
Yep.
All right, with camp set up, Brady managed to get you guys a good hearty meal. So, birds that tried to kill you or field rations? Take your pick.
I'll take a wild vegetation.
Survival.
Yeah.
I would give you some field rations because I would have known that you are a vegetarian. I would have gotten
He gave you dried nuts.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
No need.
fruit nuts.
I believe elf rations are primarily dried fruits and nuts.
Yes, they are.
Exactly,
They are.
Anethil's actually gonna have some of the bird.
I eat whatever is provided to me.
I'll eat the bird.
Us clearly eats the bird.
It's like now
Nuts.
you're in my stomach a different way.
Nuts and berries.
And now you're in my stomach a different way. That's funny.
The proper way.
Context.
No.
All right, so you guys are just chilling by the fire, enjoying your dinner.
Just to let you know, I am not sitting next to Ox.
Sure.
Great. So, you guys talk about anything?
I need to make a call quick.
Okay, go for it.
I am too tired to talk.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Cody on this one.
All right, fair enough. You guys just gonna go ahead and settle in for the night?
Well,
Yeah.
we should probably set up watch rotations.
Good, you handle that. I think I deserve a rest. It just pass out.
Who needs to sleep the least? I think the answer is me. Uh,
Did you use any of your magic?
yeah, I did.
Then you need to take at least one long rest. I need to take a long rest.
Anethil needs to take a long rest. She's out of spells.
All right, fine.
No.
I'll rotate with Ox.
Anethil's gonna bring up, you know what? Since we're in this kind of shape, and it is kind of Usk's fault, so how about Usk? You take first watch. Well,
Yep,
that
take
sounds
first
fair. That sounds fair. Let's go with that. Good, awesome. Thank you, Usk. And you guys go to sleep.
Though I don't think I trust us quite. Or my friend at this point.
Alrighty. This is all going off of... Okay. Alright, so you guys wake up the next morning, and nothing happened. Go ahead, heal on up.
Woo!
Heal on up, gather your spells,
On the road again.
and we're back on the road again.
Oh yes, we're on the road again.
I'm alive again.
I have my hit points again.
Alright.
There's nothing crawling in my stomach.
Cody, fun fact: if you actually didn't manage to get those eggs out of your stomach,
Dead?
depending on how many would have come out, you would have taken Constitution damage.
Yeah.
Which is
In
not
other words, I
fun.
would've died.
Yeah. 2 points of Constitution damage per Griff chick that comes out. And it's 1d4. Yeah, you would have been dead. Alright, near-death experience, session 2. Love it.
I like how we had more success fighting actual humans than we did fighting a bunch of mindless birds.
We're experts when it comes to humans.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. So, as you guys are making your way through the forest again, I need perception rolls.
Ah, the good old.
Wow, now roll 20 is being nice to me.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right, Gil. Since Brady missed it by 1 point. Gil.
Hey.
You know, you guys are walking along, you know, talking about random shit that comes up. And you know, you're enjoying, you know, being on land a little bit. You know, you start to look around, enjoying the sights of the forest.
Trees are nice.
Trees
I
are
can
very
see why
nice.
I see why other elves like them.
Oh yeah, trees are pretty cool. Well, that was a weird thing that just hid behind that tree trunk right there.
I'm gonna look at it again to make sure that it wasn't just another tree.
Well, no, you definitely saw something or someone slip behind a tree trunk.
I kind of just do the old. I lean over. I assume we're just walking the same formation we are on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lean over to Cody. I think we're being followed by someone or something.
Is it behind us or in front of us?
You probably would have seen it about right here.
To the left of us.
I dropped my ball. And I just stared daggers in that direction. It's like, oi! Get out, you deaf cunt.
Well, that was direct.
All right, so you shout out to this strange figure. And they don't come out.
Ah, good. Usk, go check that out.
Huh? Where?
If you go straight to the left, there's something behind the trees.
Gil spotted somebody or something in the tree.
Usk
Yep.
is going to pull out his great sword.
Now, us, if it kills you, let us know so we can run away.
If it kills me, I'd be surprised. Usk's going to pull out his greatsword and walk toward the tree.
As he's walking away, I hope it does.
Now, play nice.
And he's going to peek his head around the tree.
All right. So as you guys see Usk approaching, I need to go find this other token here. Give me a second.
We're being stalked. And we haven't even done anything plot relevant yet.
I would like to say Usk has his greatsword raised as he's peeking behind the tree.
Kind of like the Tom and Jerry cartoons where they hold the club over top of their head.
No, more like a baseball stance. So if need be, he can swing it around the tree.
He
Alright,
moves
fair
through
enough.
the tree.
Actually, Tom and Jerry around a corner look.
Okay, since this thing is you know what, I'm just gonna use a standard little blip. A big blip. Little blip.
Oh,
Alright.
is that the tree? Is that how far back he was?
Yeah, he's about back here.
Okay, then I'm right there then.
All right. So yeah, as you're approaching this tree, Brady, and you peek around it, you hear the sound of the snap of a branch and the rustle of leaves as this guy is making his way across the top of the trees.
I'm swinging.
he's about a good 7-8 feet up.
I'm gonna shoot a water blast at him.
All right.
I am 5'5" with a great sword that's as big as me.
That still only gets you to about.
10
That's
feet.
still. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Brady. Give it a shot.
Okay.
17? Nope.
Damn.
How's that reflex save,
You're
Josh?
close. I don't want to talk about the reflex save right
Give me
now.
that one. Give me that one.
No, he rolled. No, he rolled a freaking 9. So yeah, he's gonna get blasted in the face by a jet stream of water.
That's the last thing you would expect in the middle of the forest.
Oh, absolutely. And he falls to
Are
he falls straight to the ground, taking 6 points. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hold on.
Did we kill it?
Wait.
are we all
Oh,
able to see
oh,
this
sweet
guy?
Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. Matt,
What?
so you hit this dude in the face with a jet stream of water. And he grunts, falls out of the tree, and then he goes to catch himself, but his foot lands on a root of the tree and then immediately just breaks his ankle right there.
At
Well-
that point, Usk is still chasing him and pinning him, greatsword over his neck.
Just gonna walk up.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna walk in to see what's going on.
This guy is like trying to crawl away while holding his freaking ankle. Just he's like holding out his hand like, "Oh, stop, please."
So, were you just traveling through and we got very agitated very quickly, or are you following us, good sir?
You are rather trigger happy, aren't you?
Absolutely, I am. I can never be too cautious.
I grew up in the woods. I always expect something to be hunting you.
This guy looks shady. Does he have any distinguishing markings?
You can't really tell because of the cloak that's draped over him.
Hey, cloak, goodbye.
Yoink!
Is there a code phrase or something like that for the syndicate?
I can't think of a witty joke except for the like the entry of the Cobra team from the movie Dodgeball.
Oh god.
That the okay, then I hiss at him like a snake.
No. It's-
Okay.
Do you know why the Viper strikes? And then make up a response to that, yeah.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
You know, it's just here's a code phrase. Do you know why the Viper strikes? For it feels threatened. Boom, code
So-
phrase.
So are you guys like searching this dude right now?
No, I'm asking him. I'm asking him why the
I
fuck
am
he's
pinning
following
him
us.
to the ground.
All right, yeah, he is pinned to the ground. He is holding his currently broken ankle, and he no longer has a cloak. You can see like regular like an adventuring gear. This guy's pretty well light on his gear. You can see a pair of daggers at his in holsters on his side. You can see like a small like fanny pouch on his right hip. Boots, regular pants and stuff.
What the hell are you
So-
doing here, bud?
Yeah, ask again. Who are
Kill.
you? Why are you here?
Gil, grab his daggers.
I think
Stop. He's not going to hurt us. He's already outnumbered, number one, and number two, he's injured. Just tell us why
Speaking
you're
of
here.
which, while he's being chastised by these guys, I'm wrapping his broken ankle.
Okay. Well, at least one of you has some decency.
in our defense, we almost got killed by a bunch of buzzards yesterday. We're not taking any chances.
Riffs.
The way I grew up, you don't trust anybody.
So, friend Wes, again, what you doing here? Are you following us, or are we just being assholes?
Well,
Well, we are being assholes.
yeah, you are
Uh,
kind of being assholes. Now that my ankle's broken, I'm not going to be able to do anything, really. So thanks for that.
It will heal.
You
That
could
was
have
your own
put your
doing.
next down over. Might cost you some coin though.
But no, I'm not following you.
Sense motive.
Go for it.
Oh, the sense motive checks. Go.
There is sarcasm in his voice, Brady. He's lying.
I don't get anything.
Great
There
sword
we
gets
go.
closer to
Yeah,
his neck.
Dave, he is definitely lying.
Great sword gets closer to his neck.
Now, buddy,
The truth,
I would.
please.
Yeah, I was about to say I would recommend telling us the truth and the whole truth, or else my friend here with the big sword and the less bigger demeanor is going to make sure that your head stays here and your body goes under.
All right, then go for it.
Well, I didn't think he actually asked for it, Usk.
Just
I'ma
so
stab
you
him
are
in the leg.
aware,
All right, roll damage.
Stab him in the leg.
All right, yeah, this man gets a great sword right through his thigh. And he is screaming in pain at this moment.
It's like, I'm not going to be a company to murder.
you know no subtleties, do you?
No.
Now,
Usk, now please let us heal the man's newly made stab wound.
Pull my great sword out, put it back to his throat. Now you were saying.
Ah, even if I could tell you, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Are you looking to lose your head?
Who do you work for?
Oh, I should be asking you the same thing. Clearly, you all have to be working for somebody too to be able to see me.
We have an employer? I mean, I have a guild master.
Wait.
Anathel's freelance. You're technically a priest, so I guess the church. Usk, what you called the nature your boss, or like the wild your boss? And I would
No.
assume Drax's boss is whatever pleases Drax that day.
Oh, please, I'm hardly a priestess. If anything, my master is the priestess.
Okay,
Well, to
fair
be
enough.
correct, she's the high priestess of the most powerful church and one of the greatest healers this side of, well, eternity.
Well, but still, you're technically like your boss is technically the church. Where mine is my guild master. Anathel's self-employed. Usk is self-employed, and Drac is self-employed.
Who the hell is your teacher that she's...
You're just asking this now?
Not really important at the moment.
I'll tell you
Sorry,
what.
Anathel, we kind of gotta. Regardless, no,
Back to
I
the
just
topic.
grew up on. I just work a lot on ships, and in the ocean, you got to be able to notice every slight little thing. Maybe just some seaweed, or a pirate somehow swimming underneath the waves.
Well, at any rate, this guy's a bad guy, right?
Can I kill him?
No.
No, we literally just got done. We literally just got out of court for killing 2 other people in the town prior.
If anything, we're just gonna leave him tied to a tree.
Does he have to be upright?
Yes.
Wait, what?
What?
I said, does he have to be upright?
No, that's what he's asking. Wait, what?
Listen, we want to save you as much humiliation as possible. Because we'll tie your ass and butt ass naked out here.
I will tie your ass butt ass naked to a tree, hanging from your ankles.
Yeah, my already broken ankle.
Yes.
Well, that's not our fault.
I
Well,
mean,
take
we
it.
could
Well, it
always break
actually
the other one.
absolutely is. I mean, you would think though some of his skills would be able to land just like how tall is that? Like 8 feet?
Oh,
He'd be able to land
shut
that?
up, Seaman.
He calls
got
you
some?
semen.
You see his face immediately go red. Who do you work for?
He's gonna spit in your face.
While I've been working on this guy, have I had a chance to look at him?
Like I said, you can't really see anything of value on this guy besides his daggers.
I'm not looking for things of value. I'm looking for identifying marks.
Yeah, nothing that you can see visually right now.
From what I can see, I don't see any visual marks, so either he's a fresh recruit or very clever at hiding things.
All right, everybody, quickly go over the organizations that we may or may not be affiliated with or have pissed off in the recent past. Noted. So who the fuck do you work for? The only thought I could have are the idiots that we kind of humiliated back in town.
I can't help you if you don't help us, bud.
Yeah,
Suffice to say, he's the moral compass.
Yeah, he's not talking anymore.
If you don't
Okay.
start talking, I start stabbing.
No, don't stab him. Just tie
It's
him
an
up and let
intimidate
him
check.
Go for it.
tie him up.
We could always waterboard him.
God damn it!
Oh, nope.
Is he still like functioning, or did he bite like a cyanide pill or something?
No, he's still alive.
He's just being an asshole.
Yeah, he's just being an asshole. He's got.
I mean,
he has a
gee,
stab.
we're all-
Matt, he has a stab wound in his upper thigh. He has a broken ankle and a great sword to his neck.
I tie him upside down to a tree. Let's leave him.
And strip him naked. Like,
I am
Just take
going.
all- Yeah, just leave him with his underwear.
I'm going to be the one who ties him to the tree.
All right, Brady, go ahead and make me a combat maneuver or a grapple check.
I mean, I already have him pinned.
Okay, that's fair.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take his ankles, tie them to his thighs,
Screaming in agony.
shove a rope between his thighs and calves.
Oh, he's gonna hog tie him.
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
upside down from the tree.
Gonna hang him like a
Slowly pulls him
piñata?
around.
Yes, I'm hanging him like a piñata. I'm wrapping rope around the outside of his thigh and calf, going up, around, into the tree.
All before,
He's
all,
hanging-
all after you strip him naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He is tied to a tree by his knees.
He's still decent. He's got underwear on.
All right, so you guys gain a set of commoner's clothes, a brown cloak, 20 pieces of gold, 2 daggers, and a small, what appears to be like a small like medallion.
We think is a little overkill.
I'm gonna look at this medallion.
Right, and the medallion looks something along the lines of this.
I feel like this
Also-
may be overkill.
No, now it's about to be overkill because I take a small rock, shove it in his mouth, and then tie his mouth shut. like put a
He is now hogtied and gagged.
yes.
All right.
What can we roll to identify that mark, Josh?
Um,
None of us know it.
let's see. This is going to be knowledge, history, or local. All
Let's
right. See here.
I did history, and so did Dave. Everyone else did local.
Yeah. Everybody that is a
Knowledge local, that's fine.
everybody that is a 20 and above is going to recognize this symbol.
So me and Cody.
You guys are going to recognize this symbol as the insignia of the Dark Guild known as the Snatchers.
Wait, are you part of that kidnapping guild? Wait, Jack, quickly ungag him.
Jack. Okay.
I said Drac.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
I was
Jack.
burping in the middle of saying it though.
That's why. All right. I take the rock out of his mouth and
Are you just some petty kidnapper?
Petty kidnapper? Clearly you don't know of anything about us.
I don't think I want to. You guys just steal people.
Usk is going to walk up to this man, grab his hair, pull him down some.
You could hear the bones snapping at his ankle even more.
Are you confirming this?
Ah, piss off, Jolly Green Giant.
I'm not green, sir. And
He's
I'm
also
very
like the
not
shortest
jolly.
person here.
He's just gonna spit in your face.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Is anyone? What the Snatchers? What is it? What is they?
They are known infamously for kidnappings, murder, and basically human trafficking.
are they associated with the serpents at all?
No,
Are they opposed to one another?
they're a dark guild.
So yes, they're opposed. Okay.
Yes.
Usk is just going to look at the group. Off
So
with
this
his head.
guy is so this is a bad guy.
Yes.
just-
Definitively.
Absolutely.
Yes, but
Sight.
Yep.
Dave, you
I-
beat me to it.
All right, that's a coup de grace.
Did you decapitate him or?
Well, I
Yes.
was going to. You want to do it at the same time, Dave?
Sure.
Okay.
we could have
Scythe
got
behind,
it.
sword in front. Pull it through.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He's dead.
Yeah, he is very dead.
Well, we may as well leave a definitive mark on him. I take the blood and kind of draw that symbol on his chest.
That
And
is
then-
on the ground.
No, he's still hanging.
His head's on the ground.
Okay.
He's hanging from his knees, remember, Josh?
Yeah.
So I draw the symbol on his chest as he's hanging there. It's like now people will know what he was, or they'll assume that they killed him.
Kind of
Either way,
kind of a very brutal display.
I'm with Anthil on this one.
yeah, no, I agree, but
I have no mercy for evildoers.
I have no mercy for people who endanger children.
Well, I'm not disagreeing, but at the same time, we could have probably gotten more out of him.
Or, reported him to authorities?
Like kept
that
him.
probably would have been a smart move.
Absolutely, it would have been.
But yeah,
We're not a bunch of
considering I nearly got bisected by that one, smart is not our forte.
Yeah, well, can we make a considerable effort to not end up on the foul side of magistrates and local law enforcement?
I make no promises.
Please make a promise.
Just
I make no promises.
just try and quell your bloodlust.
Depends on the situation.
Whatever. We should probably get out of here.
Agreed.
Yep, let's go.
Usk is going to take his commoner's clothes and wipe off his blade. Here, Scarlet, wipe your blade.
Right.
And then just throw the clothes with the body.
All right. And then you guys start making your way back to the next town.
As we're walking, and we're sure there's nobody there, we agree never to speak of this if need be.
Speak about what, Usk?
I like you.
I'm just gonna look at Anethil and I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's
Well-
fine. My mom always told me, the world is cruel and there are bad people in it. Well, sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do.
I do admit that was a bit,
Overkill? Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, regardless, if you guys hand me the goods that he was carrying, I could huck them.
Well, besides the point, we now know that someone sent the Snatchers after us.
Either that, or we were just
He
random
thought we were
targets.
unsuspecting.
It sounded like
another
more like he was
possibility.
sent.
It's unlikely that he was targeting any one of us particular. If I would have to guess, it might be Scarlet here because of her youthfulness, or our Bard because of her
Bardicness?
Yeah,
womanhood.
go ahead, say it. Bardicness.
No, I was going for womanhood, not necessarily bardicness.
I
We
just
are
felt like
traveling with 2 young girls.
Bardicness would be a
Exactly.
fun word to use, and that, like, just seemed silly.
Because I doubt he had information that she was a bard. Even if he did, that's no reason to target her for kidnapping.
It was
Well,
most likely circumstance.
well, most of the time when people do see my instrument, they don't really think of it as an instrument, more like a giant piece of metal or, a large blade.
Here's
I'll
the
be honest
question:
with you, that's
How
what I thought at first.
does that work?
To be quite honest, when I first met you, I thought you were more like this one here, as he points to Scarlet.
I mean, that's a fair assumption, I'm not gonna lie.
What about me?
I thought NFL was more like you.
Jaded?
Little girl, large blade.
I'm gonna kill motherfuckers because I can.
Gonna kill motherfuckers with other motherfuckers?
No, that's my thing.
I know. Well, what time of day is it, Josh?
This would have happened about maybe 11, 12 o'clock.
How close are we to the next town?
You can make it there by nightfall.
Okay. Well, once we
That
get to
makes it good for
town,
you.
I assume we're just walking and talking. Well, once we get to town, we find an inn, we get information on where these spiders and the hornets, bees, wasps, whatever they are, and then we set out to do one on the Monday, and then the next.
I
And then
do
we
have a suggestion.
Hmm.
Let's get rid of that man's gold as quickly as possible.
Why? Do you think it's...
Do you think they're gonna trace us by the gold?
I don't see how...
I think there are people who can.
I don't think that's possible whatsoever.
But if anything, we should probably get rid of the medallion first.
The medallion. We should just throw that into the woods. In all honesty.
I'll take the medallion. I have something I can do with it.
All right, if you say so, but be careful.
Ask hands him the medallion.
That medallion holds basically a symbol of ill omen.
I'm used to that being my nickname.
Eh,
Another thing is, when we make it to the next town, I will meet you guys at the inn. Understood?
you seem like you do a lot of shady shit.
I have a lot of connections in this area. This is where I primarily do business between Ashala and Mithril.
Like I said, shady shit.
Just don't get yourself arrested, okay, Drac?
A merchant's life, whether it be shady or not, is up to you.
I found you in a back alley.
Well,
Making
to
a
be
deal.
fair, not all of us can do business. How should I put this?
I'm sure Gil can.
Oh, what about business?
You worked in a brothel at one point.
No.
The way you said that makes me think that you're lying to me.
I'm absolutely not. I joined my guild and I've been working for them.
And what did you do before joining the guild?
I was a child.
Bluff roll.
You
Sure.
Are you lying about working in a brothel?
I'm lying about something else.
Make-
Did I just
Make
hear
make a
Josh
make
say
a bluff roll. Make a bluff roll.
Damn it!
Oh,
I was just a random child.
Random child. All right. Well, regardless,
hold on.
we'll take
Oh,
care of
you're
this.
gonna make Anna
Oh, Anatol's making one too.
Yes!
Oh.
You can't get past my secrets, bitch!
Yep, neither can I.
I love being one of the most charismatic motherfuckers.
All right. So, you guys eventually do make it into Mirathol. I don't actually have any papers made up of this one, so we are just going to go ahead and call session here,
Oakley dokley.
so that way I can prepare for your next few sessions.
Yeah.
As you guys are going to do your Spider and Bee missions, and then make your way up north to Myril, which is going to be interesting. You guys travel amongst the town, we can go ahead and say, and you guys happen to come across an inn called the Cuddly Cavern.
Does it have a tree?
It's
We're in Elfland.
yeah, you're in Elfland, Brady. You're surrounded by woods.
There's a tree.
I meant like a tree in like a garden area for the inn.
There's a tree outside.
Still within city limits.
Yeah.
I'm asleep in that tree.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to do the syndicate shit now, or wait until next session?
We can do that until next session.
All right.
All right. So, that's gonna be it for today, gentlemen. Cody, I'm glad that you didn't die. 'Cause-
Yeah, aren't we all?
Oh boy, that would have been awkward.
That would have been hilarious.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Oh, the repercussions of your actions will come.
Oh, I'm well aware.
All
The
right.
question is, will you be able to down me?
Okay, you're too murder happy, my man.
Just a little bit.
Absolutely.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Tune in next week again, Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, as session 3 of the Culmination of Avalon continues, as our band of murder hobos are going to make their way into Mirathol to slay a nest of giant bees, a cavern of giant spiders, and eventually making their way into Myril, the elven capital. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.